Hello, all you beautiful whiskey people, and welcome to another Friday night here on Whiskey Wars. Cheers, all! And speaking of cheers, all, let's get to it. Let's see who all is here on a Friday night. I am going to start by cheersing you guys with what will be kind of a runner-up, a honorable mention sample, but still so freaking good. We'll get to that in just a second. But let's see here. Who am I cheersing? Shred in the house early. Cheers to you, Shred, as is Brian from Bourbon School, actually home on a Friday night. Cheers, man. Top dog in the house. Well, cheers to you, John. You know, John, I meant to get to you this week, and I just forgot. It's been crazy. With all the snow and ice and everything, it's taken up a lot of extra time just trying to get to work, and we've had flat tires. And anyway, it's been a chaotic week. But one of these days, I'll shoot you a text, and we'll talk. But cheers to you, buddy. Me saying hello. The link is active, but hold that thought. I'll bring everybody up after I go through all the samples, and then we'll bring people on the panel, and we'll have a good time as usual. Peter White in the house as well. Cheers to you, buddy. Barrel Dave in the house. Cheers, man. The Bourbon Syndicate, Rusty, a great channel there, as well as the Bourbon School. And you can check out all the stuff that John, Top Dog, is doing on his Instagram, doing all kinds of great stuff. Of course, he is the fella that provides all of our fantastic merch here, including, coasters and also coasters. So you get like the inverted or regular coaster. Yeah. And also it's got this thing on the back. Glen toppers, which, one of you Patreons is going to be getting a Glen topper. Glen topper coming your way there. Yeah. Courtesy of John. And I've decided that also one of you Patreons is getting a little keychain as well. A keychain fob thing there. It says Whiskey Wars. Yeah. So keychain and Glen Topper going with the sample pack. And you know how we do the sample pack. The samples. I'm probably going to do, some of my best of whiskeys of the year. But if you guys want something else, I'm easy. So whatever you guys like sample-wise, we'll get them out to you. 4 samples coming your way. Oh, I just spit a little. Anyway, back to chat. Great shot. Another one of our Patreons there. Cheers, buddy. And, of course, the fellow that provided half of the list of my whiskeys of the year. Cheers to you, Mark. Good to see you. Stacy, the queen of Irish whiskey in the house. Cheers to you, Stacy. Good to see you, as always. And another great channel there. If you don't know, check out Stacy. She does lives on Sundays, like kind of midday. And of course, if you need to know anything about Irish whiskey, she is your girl. So check out Stacy channel, 4 Leaf Whiskey. Good stuff there. Woods, another Patreon there. Checking in, saying cheers. Cheers to you, buddy. Dylan Robbins, another Patreon. Oh, look at all these Patreons. I love it. Welcome to the weekend. Cheers all of you. Cheers back to you, Dylan. Good to see you. Everybody's cheersing each other. Sugar Kitty is multitasking. Another Patreon there. And Chris Jenkins, another channel there. Check out Below Average Whiskey, Chris Jenkins' channel. A lot of great channels and Patreons showing up here. Lance Lamont, hello from Washington State. Well, hello, Lance. Good to have you. Major Zero, another channel there. Cheers to you, Major Zero. And he's saying cheers all. Let's see here. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights checking in, saying, hey, what's up, Daniel? Good to see you, man, as always. There is 4 Leaf Whiskey. Thank you, Chris, for dropping the link. Appreciate that. My Sunday stream is Scotch this week. Okay, interesting. There you go. So switching up a little bit. That's always good. There's a whole Scotch section in my samples for samples of the year this year. So yeah, cool. Look forward to that on Sunday. Top Dog saying, there you go, Irish whiskey for sure. And there is Major Zero's channel. Appreciate that, Chris. And all you mods, feel free to drop each other's links, and that way everybody can do the subs and the liking and all the YouTube things, do all those things. Speaking of, folks, if you haven't hit the like on this video yet, go on down there and hit it, please. We appreciate that. Bourbon Syndicate. Let's see here. Did I miss anybody? No. Let's see here. Some lug nuts have entered the building. There you go. For sure. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, Chris doing a great job dropping the links there. Let's see here. Gandy Rhodes checking in. What's up, buddy? Good to see you as always. Cheers, man. Let's see here. There is Bourbon School. Appreciate that, Chris. Let's see. You guys cheersing each other. Always good to see. Melissa checking in, saying cheers. Cheers to you as well, Melissa. Missed you last right. Yeah, we're back on a regular schedule there. Appreciate good seeing you. Slapshot checking in, of course. If you want to see Brian play with his wood, you got to check out Slapshot's Roadhouse. No, honestly, Brian doing some really cool stuff there. I actually got a piece of wood on my keychain from Brian. Appreciate that, Brian. Yeah, good stuff. He makes bowls and all kinds of stuff. Everyone remember to lick the like and like the lick. Yes, I got a cowboy hat and rhinestones. How could you go? There you go. Yeah, wearing a different hat today. I don't know if anybody noticed. I like this hat. The only problem is my head gets very hot, and this is leather, so it sticks a little. But it's okay. I figured it was cool enough tonight that I'll be all right. There is Slapshot's Roadhouse. Now, let's see here. Major Zero. Okay, no, it's... And there is Off-Road... Off-Racks Syndicate, something. The other channel that Rusty and Melissa are a part of. There we go. Everybody cheersing each other. Moving on down. And there we go. Yeah, so tonight is all about you, Patreons. And so tonight is the Patreon giveaway. If you're not a Patreon, not too late. You can still become one tonight, $5 a month, and then you're in it to win it. Yeah, so one of you Patreons getting a sample pack for myself as well as some merch. And what I'm thinking about doing, because we're coming up on the 4-year anniversary, I'm thinking if we can get to 35 by the anniversary of this channel, so basically 2 months away. We're at 27 now, 27, 28. If we can get to 35 by that, so basically this time in March, that's the anniversary, 4-year anniversary of the channel. We'll do a bottle giveaway just for you Patreons. And just like I did last time we did a bottle giveaway, I'll put up a poll for you Patreons if we hit that 35 mark. And then you guys, I'll throw out some bottles that you guys may be interested in. You guys can vote on the one you're interested in most. And then one of you Patreons gets to win a bottle. So I think that we'll do that as well. So yeah, just some added incentive to sign up for the Patreon if you haven't yet. So yeah, cheers all. And hopefully we get that 35 mark and somebody can get a cool bottle. Let's see here. Where are we at? I lost my place here. There you go. There's Top Dog's Instagram. Appreciate that, Sure Kitty. And let's see here. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. There's that channel. Look more like Amish now instead of cowboy. I guess, yeah, fair enough. It's probably just, maybe the it's pretty cowboy-esque. I know one thing, my head's getting hot, so I may switch to my good hat. I just thought I'd try something different tonight, and I'm almost immediately regretting it. Everybody's saying happy birthday to Zero. I assume it's his birthday. That's what it appears to be going on. You made it another year, man. Cheers to you. Let's see here. And I am caught up with that. Zero saying thank you to everybody. So, officially, cheers. And this is one of the samples we'll be talking about tonight. I will say thank you to the person that's in it once we get there. Oh, that's tasty. One more thing before we move on. And that is, I decided this year, since we are talking about samples, and a lot of them are from Patreons, but even if you're not a Patreon that sent me a sample, tonight, I'm going to add every person that is in the winning sample collection here, which there are, let's see here, 13 total. You're getting a free spot on the wheel, and then the person that won each category gets an additional spot. Yeah, so, or actually, no, 2 spots for the winners of each category, and then everybody that had a sample in the ones I chose gets a 1 spot. Yeah, so getting some extra spots on the wheel tonight, folks, just as an additional thank you to everybody that sent samples. So, cheers, everybody. Welcome all. Appreciate you all being here. And now let's go ahead and get into the samples, shall we? So we're going to start off with my scotches of the year. And man, just had some absolute hitters coming in late as well. And thank you again, everyone that sent samples. This community just amazing. So thank you, everybody. regardless of whether your samples made the list or not. I had so many great samples. It was honestly very hard to narrow it down. I had like 35-ish that were kind of in my really good sample box, but there was hundreds more that didn't make the cut that were still very good. So thank you is short of it. So let's get into it. So 2 in a row from the same person. Third place in Scotch, the Kilchoman 12-year in bourbon barrels, thanks to Alex, the Moose. Yeah, cheers to you, Alex. Thank you, buddy, so much for this flight. So many great scotches in that flight, and man, this one was so good. In fact, I'm gonna have to find a way to get a bottle of that Kilchoman 12-year bourbon barrel if they're still in here around, because my God, what an epic scotch. Next up, another one I'd love to have, but I know the price range is probably out of my price range. But wow, my favorite ended up being my favorite sample as I went back to them from Alex the Moose, the Octomore 11.1. Wow, just epically good. Second place of all the scotches I tried this year, just really stinking good. So thank you, Alex. So 2 entries in the wheel for Alex. So stinking good, both of those. But the winner, and just by a nose, a hair, whatever, also just tried it in the last couple weeks. Glen Scotia PX finished peated 8-year, 113 proof 2022 festival release, thanks to the amazing Mr. Jiggs. Jiggs, man. Of course, when did I try this? I think it was on Ben's stream late one night. Immediate just happiness. So happy. You can't drink this and be sad. This bottle, wow, epic scotch. Probably have to talk to you guys about, finding some of these bottles, because good Lord. So for any of you that are looking for some great scotches, could not recommend those 3 enough. Of course, Octomore is pricey, but I think the other 2, I don't know the availability of either one of the other 2, actually. So, but anyway, we'll talk more about that later, but just all those fantastic again. So third place, Kilchoman 12-year bourbon barrel, Octomore 11.1, second place, and then the Glen Scotia PX finished and peated 8-year was first place in the Scotch section. Next, we're moving on to rye samples of the year. And again, had some absolute hitters. Thank you guys so much. In third place, we got the Sagamore Spirit Cognac Cask Rye, which is always one of my favorites every year, sent in by the Turks. Wow, thank you guys so much. Of course, Patreons, and just do so much for the community. The Turks are awesome, and they sent me a ton of great samples this year. This just happened to be my favorite of theirs. So thank you, Turks. You're on the wheel as well. And then 21090 sending in a Sagamore Port. And just like last year, the Port just barely beating out the Cognac. But both those, if you can get either one of those ryes, absolutely phenomenal ryes. The 2022 Port, which is what this is, it's not the 23. Really, really stinking good. And, Sagamore just keeps doing great stuff. Although, things are changing there, but hopefully they continue to be good. So that was the Sagamore Port was our second place. The Cognac Cask Sagamore, Cognac Cask third place. Port is second place. And then our first place, sent in by Dylan Robbins. Man, this rye, Dylan, this is a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye, the new ones, not the special release. But man, did he get an absolutely hitter bottle. It doesn't say on here what it is, but that is what it is. 134 proof Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. And wow, very reminiscent of the flavors that I got in the special release. Just such a great bottle. So good on you, Dylan, for having that phenomenal barrel, first of all, because mine was kind of a stinker, honestly. So I'm glad to see that there are some really great ones out there. But yeah, that was our first place in the rise. So all those folks going on the wheel as well. And now to the big category, the bourbons. It was hard for me to narrow these down to 3. So I did a top 5 plus an additional honorable mention. The honorable mention is what I'm drinking, and that's also from Dylan Robbins, and it's the Dragon Milk Origins just absolutely killer. 100 proof. Wow, didn't even know this existed, and so stinking good. I don't know what the availability is. Maybe Dylan, you could drop that in the comments. But yeah, I got to get my hands on one of those. Such a great pour, and really nice at 100 proof. I mean, so much flavor for a 100 proofer. Yeah. So again, the Dragon Milk Origins are runner up or honorable mention in the bourbon category, but only because everything else in the top 5 is all cast strength stuff and also just absolutely ridiculous releases. I was very fortunate to have some people send some very, very nice samples this year. So, Dylan, don't feel bad that yours is an honorable mention because what's ahead of it is all just insane. So, next up, and this is our 5th place, also from the Turks, the Nashville Barrel Company Rum Gift Shop Pick. So this is a rum finished bourbon, but my God, Nashville Barrel Company known for picking great barrels, and this is no exception. And I'm usually not a huge rum finish guy, but it just works so well in this Nashville Barrel bottle. Yeah, 137.7 proof. So a hot gal, but man, just so much flavor. And I think all of you are aware that, yeah, Nashville is doing some absolutely stellar stuff. So that is our 5th place in the bourbon category. Next up, 4th place, another one from Jigs, the Stag 2022B batch 19, 130 proof. Wow, what a great batch. And it probably, in any other year, this probably would have been 1st place. But what's ahead of it are just some epically, just things you're not going to find a whole lot anymore ever. So that's the only reason this in 4th. And thank you again, Jigs, for that sample. In fact, I spilled some of this, so he sent me more because Jigs is just awesome. Now to the top 3, and all 3 of these are just thank you so much to the folks that sent them in because, wow. Well, actually, this one I got at Bourbon on the Banks. I've talked about it before. This is our 3rd place, and is the Joseph Magnus Batch 9. I don't even know where you would get a Joseph Magnus cigar batch 9 these days, but Blake Benson had one at Bourbon on the Banks. And then I loved it so much, he's like, hey, I got sample bottles. You want to take some home? And I was like, hell yeah. So yeah, I got a 2-ouncer from Blake Benson. So Blake, thank you so much, man. What an epic thing to share and also bring to a bottle share in the first place. I don't even know where you'd find another one, but yeah, batch 9, Joseph Magnus. Yeah, just awesome of Blake to share with everybody. And I got to bring home 2 ounces and it finished very well. And really the only thing that could possibly beat something that epic is what I have in my hands. Both sent in by the same guy. He's right there in the comments. 2nd place, Stag Junior Batch 10. That was our 2nd place. And the only thing that beat that was Stag Junior Batch 9. And again, thank you, Shredword, for both of these. And thank you for sharing, man. Because again, I don't know where you would even find these days. And if you could find them, the price would be absolutely insane. So thank you so much, man, for sharing these 2. And you also are going on the wheel. 3, you got 3 entries because you got a winner and also 2nd place. So yeah, 3 entries for Shred. So thank you again, everybody that sent in samples this year. You guys are the best. Thank you for sharing just epic whiskey with me. It was a great year all around for samples and whiskey. So thank you, all of you. Again, just the best damn community in the world, and I love y'all. So yeah, thanks so much, and cheers, everybody. Okay, now let's start bringing folks up. The link is active and pinned, so if you want to hop on, feel free to do so. It is pinned, correct? Yes. Okay, I did pin it. But yeah, I honestly can't thank the community enough. Very generous all around, and just got some killer stuff this year. So, and it's most of it is thanks to you great folks in the chat here. Whether it be people getting me bottles from other states or sending great samples. Yeah, love you all. So cheers again, everybody. You guys are the best. Now let's now that I went on ranting there for a while, let's get back to chat and see, where did I leave off at? Somewhere in here. How much did I miss? Well, I'm just gonna click somewhere. Okay, there's everybody doing happy birthday. There you go. Yeah, I officially beat my previous consecutive days living record. That's, we all have to set goals. That's a good goal to keep on striving for. Samples are awesome. Heck yeah, man. And cheers, Mark. Mark also sent some great samples. Everybody just sent great stuff this year. Let's see here. Everybody's saying happy birthday to Zero. Sean, cheers. Yeah, cheers to you. Brian, cheers, buddy. And there is the professor. Let's see here. And there is Chris Trump and Bourbon Bounty. Of course, Jody and Mark on Thursdays there. That's their link. Run me some film. But Moose has the corner on this. Yeah, man. Moose sent just an absolute course. Right? Lynn's Joseph. Now you need the white port. Okay, well, I'll trust you on that. Ready with the horns and the glass of whiskey and the eggplant. Cheers, buddy. There's Fred. Let's see here. The other two are in the 150. Okay, so that's reasonable on the Glen Scotia and the Cologne style. I mean, for Scotch, it's not. I don't love the price, but those are two really great bottles. So, what do you got in glass, Rusty? Before I go any farther,
Baker 7.
Okay, yeah, that's always a good one.
That's my seems to be my favorite. I picked up something tonight. I did a couple bourbon hunting videos. I got to edit and get out there, but I was really excited to get this. It's the first time I've seen it, but I've heard good things about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. The
Pepper,
James E. Pepper, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to give it a try. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Hey, Mark, while I got you highlighted there, I'm curious. I feel like maybe we've talked about this before, but you sent me a C923 before I got mine. What is the laser code on the back of yours? The reason I'm curious is because if yours is different, then we can do a side-by-side comparison tonight. Yeah, so I have the A2223, and I don't remember if you had the same one or not. Anyway, well, we'll see. If we do have different ones, then I'll do that tonight. We'll see if they are in fact any different. I feel like not. And also, it's kind of a done deal at this point, but just for fun. Let's see here. I need a notebook when I watch. There you go. Yeah. I went through a bunch there pretty fast, Melissa, but I'll probably go back through them again later tonight for those folks that come in later. I love Sagamore Sherry. I would love to get that port finish. Yeah, man. I've had the sherry. I'm not the biggest sherry finish guy, but I love their port and their cognac. Both fantastic. I'm trying the JD Rye for the first time tonight. Oh, awesome. Yeah. It's a hitter. I mean, well, it depends on the barrel you get, obviously. Dellin just got an absolutely stellar barrel. Mine, not as great. And I've shared it with other folks, and they agree that I kind of got a stinker. But, it is what it is with the single barrels. It's just luck of the draw, I suppose. It's hit and miss. But if I see it, I'll pick one. Okay, yeah. Don't feel bad at all. Yeah, and Dellin, you still got a winner tonight. Yeah, you got a rye win for sure. So you got a couple entries on the wheel for free. There are some great Cab Sav rum barrel. Interesting. Oh, I see. Yeah, Cab's wine finished in rum barrels. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Yeah, I usually get a bourbon barrel finished wine when I go Cab Sav, but I'll have to look out for that. I'll look out for some rum finished. Joseph Magnus sounds intriguing. Oh, so good. I don't know, Melissa, I don't know where you would get Joseph Magnus batch 9 these days, because they're on, batch 200 and something now. So that is an old bottle, but yeah, Blake was cool for sharing that with everybody. He's probably had those Staggy J's since released. And there's Mark. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, brother. No, Elijah Craig, same batch.
Oh, it is the same batch. Okay, yeah, I thought that you had mentioned that, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it's 2223.
Yeah. Eminecker saying he's probably had those Staggy J's since released. Yeah, I don't know how long Shred's been holding on to them, but for a while, for sure. I feel like Shred, I feel like you just killed batch 10 recently on live, which that was a sad day. Come on, folks, mash that like button. Yeah, as Rusty said, please do that if you haven't yet. Samples heading your way, Sean. Oh, appreciate it, Bourbon School. Cheers to you, Brian. Great sample, Sean. This community is very giving. Yeah, for sure, Eminecker. Yeah. Again, you guys the best. Just truly sent some epic shit this year. There's no doubt about that.
That's the thing too. I really like is samples. You know, it gives you a chance to try something before you go out and spend. You know, some of these bottles are $120. You know.
Yeah.
You don't want to spend that kind of money on a bottle and not ever tried it before. So you know, it's fantastic to be able to get a sample of something.
Yeah,
or stuff that you don't ever see. Like, you know, I never see Stag around here. I've never seen one. I've never seen a Joseph Magnus cigar blend. You know, Octomore. Oh, I've seen one. I've seen one, but they wanted stupid money for it. I'm like, nah, pass.
I've seen some Joseph Magnus cigar blend. It was 109, I think, tonight.
Well, that's not bad. I'd pay that for it.
Yeah.
I've had one sample of it, and it was fantastic.
Are you sure it was a cigar blend, Rusty? Because there's a standard Joseph Magnus. It's usually around the 109. It's usually,
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're usually around the 100 to 109 because the cigars are I think now retail on them is like 200-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, like 150, 200, something like that.
Yeah.
I'll look when I go through my video. I gotta edit and put some.
But I mean, if it is in fact a cigar batch, you should probably drop everything you're doing and go buy that for 109.
Okay, yeah, it's probably
two. I want one.
Right. It's probably just regular. I have no experience.
Yeah, I see the regular around here occasionally, and I haven't bought one of those. You know, I figured, you know, it's probably not going to be as good as the cigar blend, but
no. Peter White saying best rye he had this year was the Booker's rye, which, you know, that is an legendary rye for sure. Yeah, I imagine it was very good. I've never had it personally, but I've only heard very good things about it. Audio got a little weird. It might just be me.
Sounds good to me.
It did for a few seconds. It got kind of up and down, but it cleared itself up.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, and look at this. We got Brian from Bourbon School on. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Yeah, you know,
chilling out here in the new bar.
Nice.
Well, I'm working on it still. It's coming along.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Do we want to give just a quick spin around, Mark? What kind of progress have we made?
Yeah.
Well, right now, because it's been so cold, I had to put up a curtain.
Oh yeah,
part of it. But then over there, well, that's still there. And then over there's the bar.
Very nice.
Coming along, man.
I got some shelves up.
Mark, is this out in your garage?
It's a separate building from the house.
See it.
Nice. Right on.
So underneath the bar here, I'm not decided yet if I'm going to put like barnwood or old rusty tin. But then the ceiling, I'm going to put on the ceiling of this whole thing, I'm going to put rusted tin. Of course, you know, paint behind the bar and everything over there. Kind of maybe a nice tan color or something. Yeah. And those shelves there are going to go. But I used a lot of that wood to actually make the bar under here. See? So repurposed and, you know, made it back up.
What are those underneath the black? Are those cabinets or are those coolers?
Yeah. The black over there is actually cabinets that are already made. You know,
really
with doors and everything on those.
Yeah,
and there's a sink back there too.
Yeah, you're looking through the front of his bar. He hasn't done yet, so you're looking through and seeing the back of the.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the bar. Is that granite or quartz?
That's black granite.
Nice.
It's kind of all sparkly and stuff too,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's got to be sparkly. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah,
Damn.
But then there's the back behind the bar. Got cabinets back there and a sink over there.
Oh, right on.
So I'm planning on putting up a couple more shelves on this corner over there where
Mhm.
those white lines are.
Yeah.
Extend those shelves that away. And then behind me here I got a nice recliner and a big couch.
Nice.
Yeah.
The fainting couch. If you drink too much, you just go to sleep right over there.
Yeah,
and then
man.
over here on the other
Crashing
side,
there.
there's another big couch.
Oh yeah.
So it's coming
Wow.
along.
So what are you going to be putting on the walls? Are you going to put like some like weird signs or like old farm implements or
Maybe. I've got this one. Let me check this one out. Let me go over here on the other side of the curtain.
Don't look behind the curtain.
I've got that one.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Heck
Pretty
yeah.
big. That's a big, Texaco sign. So I've got that, but and other than that, I don't really have a whole bunch of other signs and stuff. But it's coming along. It's just gonna take a little bit and
Yeah.
do what I can.
Sure.
Very
man.
nice.
On the ceiling right now, it's just foam. It's like 3/4 inch foam board.
Mhm.
But I'm going to cover that up with rusted tin.
There you go.
Oh man.
So
Very
nice.
it'll be kind of a rustic Texas looking style bar.
While we're on the subject,
I like
I mean,
I like the idea of the barnwood on the front to kind of because you're going to put the metal on the ceiling. So
Yeah.
like the contrast with the barnwood on the especially against that black granite, I think it would look pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people will find this cool other than like construction guys, but so we were working on a house that was built in 1924,
Okay.
and we had to tear out a wall to run the duct for a dryer because they did have it going straight up through the roof, but if you know anything about dryers, you don't want lint trying to push up. That doesn't work real well.
No.
So we ran it out vertically and then went out the soffit, so that way it can just blow out there because this is on the second floor. But when I was in that kind of crawl space doing that, this was what was holding the insulation on the walls. This is from a very old box of shingles.
Wow.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, so we looked it up, and so the house was built in 1924, and that's around the time that these were still in these boxes. So this thing is probably older than anybody on this stream.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'm approaching 50, so might be.
I've already got you on that one.
I might be
Yeah.
close.
I'm 54.
Oh,
There we go.
Okay.
Jonathan, what's up, man?
Hey, bud. How are you?
Pretty good. Hanging out with some great people, drinking good whiskey, so it doesn't get much better.
Yeah, had
you
a
go.
day myself doing that. Ready to embrace the evening here. So, whose bar were we looking at just now?
That's
Great
Mark.
shot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my bar.
Very cool. I have a goal this year to buy less whiskey and build a better bar.
There you go. Let's see, where was I? I missed Dylan's comment. So Dylan, you said yours is A2233. All right, so mine is A2223. What it's worth. Apparently there's multiple different batches because just when wherever they were at in the line.
And
I'm
I'm at
curious.
A2333, so this is the one I'm sending you, Sean. I'm sending you, and I'm sending Ben, Bourbon Note Ben, a sample of this. So
Okay. So he has a different batch as well.
yes, yeah, because he just did a short the other day, and I think his is like an A22 also. So I told him, I'll send you. I get an A23, I'll send it to you. So the both of you, I'll send you a sample, and we can do a little comparison because he's gonna send me a sample of his as well. So we can kind of see if we find a difference or not.
Okay. Well, so now that I know, what did I do with it? I'm just going to pass along the wealth. Because now that I know that Mark's sample is the same as mine, I already got one packaged up. I don't have to do anything. I can do
There you go. It
I
works.
can forward. Since I got a whole bottle of this one here. So,
Yep.
let's see here. Where was I? So regular Magnus or Murray Hill Club. That's no cigar batch at that price. Retail is $175, but everyone tends to charge $225. Yeah, that's
Okay.
unless you're in Kentucky, then they're $300.
Stop it, really? 300?
Well, actually, I've seen them as high as $375, but 300, $325. That's around what I see them most of the time. I just got 2 ounce of that crappy Big Daddy Van Winkles to try. Okay, which of the Van Winkles? Anyway, that one guy with the beard. There you go. Yeah, you know the one. Let's see here. Everybody's chatting amongst themselves. I started in construction at 15, building pre-built homes in 1972. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, so I imagine you had some. So I'm sure the wood boxes were long gone by then, Peter. But still, just kind of a cool piece of history there. Back when shingles came in wood boxes. But you can tell though that it's scrap wood because it's junky wood. You wouldn't ever use it to build anything with, but it's really rough. I don't know if that comes through on the camera, but
no.
1924 was 99 years ago, but hey, 50 is older. To 100 years ago, what? Anyway, 50, yikes, youngins. Yeah, I'm usually the youngest person on stream, but only on the outside. Inside, internally, I'm like 1,000 because I've been
an old soul.
Sean, how young are you?
41 as of 4 months ago, whenever the thing happened.
Cheers! You're still the youngest one on stream.
Yeah, no shit.
But don't worry, you guys are going to outlive me. I promise. I've been incredibly hard on my body for 41 years, so math is hard, Ben. I can send you a sample. Dylan, I think between me and Brian and Ben, I think we got it all sorted. But thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Mr. Great Shot. Apparently, facts are tough too. Okay. The 13-year rye. Oh, okay. I see. And also, we got Slapshot in the background.
Hey,
who's having
what's up, Brian?
Tablet holder.
Hey, Brian, what's up?
Slapshot.
What's up, guys?
What's up with you?
Hi, baby.
What are you drinking? What is everyone drinking?
I'm drinking
right now, which reminds me, I need
100 proof Dan brown. Why do I always call it Dan?
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
because
brown.
I guess it's brown. I always call it Dan, not because I want Dan, but I.
Honestly, like I opened that bottle for the first time ever on stream a couple weeks ago, and it was great. Does anyone know anything about Foregate?
I got a couple.
that I
in
can-
those
I-
waters.
I
know
can't
minimal
afford them, but
effects.
other than that, no.
I got 12 samples, different Foregates from Durrell today, and I don't know which one to drink first.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a real problem you got there, Jonathan.
You know, honestly, it's driving me crazy. I don't know which one to drink.
Just pick one.
Yeah, pick
I only
one.
have 12 samples of Foregate to choose from. My life sucks.
The hard life of Jonathan.
Hey, you guys are gonna laugh, okay? So I made a trade today for these samples, and
Okay.
JD12 was not for me.
Well,
So,
most JDs aren't for me, so
I
Exactly,
sampled a
figured
lot of that bottle out, and he was like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'll trade you something for it." I says, I've only had a couple of Foregates." I says, "Let me, so we traded equal pours today." So
there you go.
that's
There
what I
you
gave
go.
up for these.
Cool. Yeah, I think I would do the same, John. I would definitely trade the JD12 for about anything. I mean, unless you just happen to get those aren't single barrels, are they? So
No.
they're bad. Yeah, so they're gonna probably all have the JD Funk, which I'm not a fan of.
I liked the butterscotch note on it, and I liked the the funk on it, but it was lacking some sweetness. It just wasn't something I would go to very often. So
pouring this one for Stacy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. There's my mouse. Okay.
okay, so we're going with this one right here. When you're ready. Ooh. What's the proof on that? Is that in the 80s?
No, 92, I think. Yeah,
Oh,
92.
Legendary Dark.
Dark Sookie. It's a little peated Irish.
Well,
lightly peated.
Justin, yeah, I'm sure it is good if you like the JD thing. Like, I mean, you have to like what JD has going on. Otherwise,
This is called the 4-gate Down Under.
Oh,
I don't
down
know.
under. Okay.
I
I've
have
seen
no
that bottle. I've never tried it, but I've seen it.
I
Yeah.
won a bottle of 4-gate from on Jason C. Mashing Drum, but
Little translation. Well, bless his little heart. There you go. Jonathan with the real problems. We got these first world problems over here.
I try.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even believe I'm awake. I've been up since 4 a.m. and if you guys weren't on stream, I'd be asleep. So thank you for being here.
Hey, every Friday night, whether I do want to be. So that was the part I was going to say is not true. This is my favorite thing to do every week. So yeah, anytime I can be here, I'm here. I'm warming up my whiskey with my heater.
Oh yeah, last time you were on stream, it was like 23 degrees in there, man.
Yeah, because somebody left the door to the basement open, so it was just like whatever the temperature was outside, it was just the same temperature in here, basically. So I was like, "That's great. Yeah, that's what I want."
Put your whiskey in the microwave.
Well, that's upstairs. That'd be a trip. So the floor heater's working all right.
Any snow down there, Sean?
Yeah, we got so we already had roughly 6 inches, and then today we got probably another 2, maybe 3.
Sean, where are you?
Wow.
But there was kind of a warm day in between, so it had started to melt, and then we got more. So now it's kind of. I mean, we did have really nice powdery snow the first couple days, and then it started melting. Then it gets hard, and so then the new snow kind of was on that. So now it's kind of nasty, the snow. But anyway, yeah, I love snow. So
we got about a foot today, but the people up north of us have about 3 feet.
Dang.
Like between us and Buffalo, south of Buffalo, it's pretty bad. Like everything's been shut down for about 3 days now.
Will there be a football game on Sunday?
Yeah, they're already hiring people to come shovel out the stadium again.
Hell yes.
Because
there was some great videos on Instagram and YouTube of that.
People sliding down the chutes and stuff. Yeah,
I love that.
It was great. And there was a guy on the radio who was talking about it, and he went at 1:30 in the morning and stayed till 9 a.m. He said by 5:30, everything they shoveled out was filled up again. So that's why this past weekend's game people were just sitting on piles of snow because you just could not keep up. This weekend should be a little better because I think the snow is supposed to taper off by tomorrow, but it's been crazy here, about a week of snow falling. So
Sean, where are you located?
South Central Kentucky.
Okay.
Waynes County, if you happen to know where that is. Probably not, because no one ever does. Now, so if you look at where Lexington is, I'm almost due north of Lexington. If you just go straight down to where the Kentucky border is, I'm roughly there.
Huh.
Yeah.
And you guys are getting more snow than us in Boston. That's crazy.
Well, so
you get hit by this storm this week, huh? Not hard?
Now, honestly, my backyard is like got a lake effect going on. The global warming thing is just causing flooding everywhere, like literal flooding everywhere in New England. There are people canoeing between bars in certain towns.
Yeah.
Like flood, like legit flooding.
Yeah, see, when you live right on a great lake like us, it just comes over the lake and dumps on you. It's lake effect is a whole different animal.
Yeah. Wow.
Fun fact. What was it? I guess it was Wednesday morning. We were the coldest place in the country, which seems wild to me, but that's what the local news said. Yeah, our airport recorded a temperature of negative 22.
You know that Sean, you know that means the whiskey's not aging, right?
Yeah, not at all.
It's going to be some bad batches.
Yeah,
hey,
for sure.
Hey, Shredward.
What is up, Shred?
What's up, Shred? Right about now.
Yeah, those barrels went super dormant.
They're hibernating.
They're like cellar caved snow aged or some bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know what temperature it needs to get to for whiskey to freeze, but that was approaching there. Negative 22 is pretty freaking cold.
What
Wow.
are you doing?
Also, Shred, man, cheers, buddy, man. Those samples, dude.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, freaking killer.
Hopefully, is my mic level okay? I've been having issues with it.
Yeah, you're good,
I don't know
man.
what the hell's
you're
going
good.
on.
All right, yeah.
You sound distinguished.
Cool. Yeah, I usually I've been having band practice on Friday nights, so I haven't been able to participate the last couple of weeks, but
No problem,
got
man.
canceled because our drummer is a bitch. So whatever.
Whoa!
There you go.
Typical drummer, you know. He don't want to
Yeah,
pack the shit
man.
around, set it back up.
They're always the divas of the
Just
group.
beating off all day, man. Yeah.
Well, usually the singers are the divas, but you know.
So Shred, can we assume that the reason for all these practices is because the recording is happening soon, or?
Oh no, yeah. I mean, we don't have any shows lined up right now, but we are 92% complete with the recording process. There's
Nice,
gonna be,
nice.
So is
That's
your
a very
drummer-
precise
one more,
amount. I
one
like.
more track of vocals to record. But
Cool, man. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm looking forward
yeah,
to it.
if all goes to plan, it'll come out this summer probably.
Nice.
I'm hoping.
Right on.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, about fucking time, man.
Then you're gonna have to share it all with us.
Oh yeah, but
okay.
word of warning to anyone who wants to hear the new album, though: make sure you're wearing diapers because you're gonna shit your pants, bro.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Laxatives not needed.
Dude, I'm sure it's going to be great. Melissa are asking the question: whiskey with a screw top or cork?
Doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh-oh.
now,
There you go.
personally, I'm going to give you a third option here, Melissa. I think every bottle ever should have synthetic corks. I'm not a big fan of screw tops, but I'm also not a fan of real corks because I have had a few break, and once that happens, it's you never forget it. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You're talking about the real cork that dries out, and
And
you know what? Though, there are some good screw top, like obviously early times, but and Holiday's pretty good screw top one. Old Forester 100, like.
What about Benchmark Foolproof?
All the
That's
benchmarks are great. I think the whole lineup, except for of course.
That is not
Benchmark
one
8.
of them, Sean.
I don't like this screw top.
What is that?
Or anything like this. This is a Weller.
Weller?
Special. I'm not trying to, I don't. The bottle doesn't matter. This bottle sucks ass. But but this style screw top, I freaking hate it.
How about
now
the
early time
plastic screw top on the very old Barton, huh?
Yeah, like that. Damn it, my good hat.
Yeah.
That style or the early times, those are great.
What about any of the old Overholts, the bonded or the 114?
You know,
I haven't had any old Overholt.
Oh, I don't have.
What about what Slapshot's drinking? Slapshot's got a screw top.
The Holidays have these nice metal screw tops.
The metal ones I like a little bit better.
Whoa, is that
Plastic
ancient age?
Not as much.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Look at the pores.
JTS Brown. I wished I could find it around here. I don't guess they put it out in Alabama or Georgia.
I think it's Kentucky only, JTS Brown, right?
No, I found mine in Delaware.
No, I got that in Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was the first time I'd seen it about a month ago. I walked in, it was sitting there, so I grabbed it. But
I got one in Kentucky, and it was fine. I like the JW Dant better, but it was fine. It's what, a $20 bottle of bourbon or even less. So,
well, this is the 1.75. I think it was 30.
Slapshot's looking for some JW Dant though.
Can't beat that, man. JW Dant is exceptional, I think, for a liter at 17 or 18 bucks around here. Like that's
honestly, I'm looking for early times, and I'm looking for JW Dant to add to for something for a blind.
If you want to email me, I mean, I've got it right up the street. I can hand deliver it for sure.
Cool, man.
I'll message Sean for your info. That way we don't have
Yeah,
to put
yeah,
it out on
Yeah.
YouTube.
I got
Or
15
actually,
bottles on the
let's
shelf.
do this. Let's see here.
No.
Where's
Yep.
private chat?
I got the
private
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
For anybody that
regular one and
doesn't,
the old school.
I feel like everybody on here has my number, but if you don't for some reason, there it is in private. And everybody else feel free to exchange whatever. But yeah, so I guess my thought on the screw top versus cork is I like the simplicity of a synthetic. I like to get to my whiskey as fast as possible. So
Well, and they don't break down.
yeah.
No,
But
well, the screw tops, like T-Rob, not many of us are like T-Rob, but he over tightened his plastic cap and it went. And
yeah, you can do that too. Yeah.
I mean,
Or
he's
drop
gonna
it
do
or
that
knock
every
it off.
time he flexes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The guns. But yeah, to further to answer this question, I would say it is very similar to real corks and screw tops and wine. Another downside to real corks is that when they dry up, they can get loose in the bottle and then they don't seal as well.
Sean,
Plus brittle.
the cork I hate the most is anything Old Elk.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
I mean, they fall out of the bottle after too long.
Yeah. Well, I think they
I've
just
never had
use
an Old Elk.
they apparently just use shit glue, so it never stays attached to the top part. The top part looks great, but it seems to break down after a while, and then
They must use the same glue as Maker's Mark because I've pulled 2 of the red caps off the cork on 2
Oh, wait a
Maker's
minute.
Mark bottles.
Maker's Mark's another screw top.
A few
no,
of them.
My Maker's Mark 101 is a
These
screw top.
not these
I
guys.
don't have
I think
that.
all of them are, aren't they?
They're synthetic.
No.
Not all of them. Just a
The
few
picks are
different ones.
synthetic for sure.
It's synthetic,
Right here.
yeah.
I
Oh, wait,
peeled all
that's
the
not
wax
even a
off of it. I was bored.
That's a lot of water there, Fred, or something.
Yeah. No, it is just water.
Hey, I got my son in chat. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you.
Nice.
Hope you are well. Him saying hello to everybody there. In South Mississippi, it will be 25 degrees tonight. Yeah, it's currently 12 right here in South Central Kentucky. There, Melissa. Pretty chilly.
Wow.
Uh,
Sucks.
yeah, it's quite cold. It is quite good.
I'm getting that on Sunday.
Hey, I'll be back. I got to run for a minute.
All right, Rusty.
All right, Rusty.
Yeah, and then also we've gotten a lot of wind here today. So the 12 is the actual temperature. With the wind chill, it is freaking bitter cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was windy as all get out down here today too. 25 to 30 mile an hour gust and shit like that. It's been nasty.
Gross. I was
Yeah,
out
tomorrow,
You
Yesterday
Southerners
was
aren't
70
built like us
degrees.
Western New Yorkers for sure.
No, definitely not. I was out showing houses today, and I wanted to hate punch myself in the throat. It was awful.
yeah, tomorrow at 2 when I do my I'm doing a stream tomorrow at 2. It's going to be 27 is the high.
Ooh, nasty.
There you go.
But I have heaters. I don't have air conditioning, but I have heaters. So
There you go.
Well, yeah, but you got to watch that with the dust.
well, yeah,
Hey, it's 49 here. That's cold for me.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure that's like
You're out in
that's like me being
California, right,
15.
Fred?
That's
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
our highs this week haven't even gotten to 49. I think the highest we got was we got up to 37 Thursday midday.
49. Where are you,
Damn.
at the equator?
no.
Man, It's been
California.
in the teens and stuff down here. I mean,
You see you're in California?
I'm an
nasty.
hour north of the shit-covered streets of San Francisco.
By the way, I'm not getting political at all, but anyone that's seen the debate between Ron DeSantis and what's the guy in California?
McCarthy?
Gavin
he just
Newsom,
brings
American Psycho.
That guy, yeah. I try not
He
to
just
think
brings
about
it-
him.
And he brings up the map of all. Apparently, there's an app where you can plot where the
There
shit
is,
is
yeah.
in San Francisco.
I think it's
Like
it's called
nothing-
like Poo Tracker or something like that.
oh god,
Like you bring up the
so
map,
it's like
of San
ways tracking
Francisco,
accidents and cops and stuff.
it's just completely covered in shit. Like
Honestly, it was all caused by Shredwood's music. So
No,
That's it.
no. I
He
have
said it
nothing to
was
do
good.
with the
He said
homeless
everyone
problem.
would need diapers.
Yeah, no one-
well, that's the thing. No, I'm out there creating jobs. I'm not the problem.
yeah.
You would have a hard time convincing me that you'd have a hard time convincing me that Bret Easton Ellis did not base Patrick Bateman from American Psycho on Gavin Newsom.
There
Like
you
look
go.
at
Dude,
that. Well, go watch that
well-
movie and then look at Gavin Newsom. It's like, oh yeah, he's like killing people in his apartment.
That's a fact, but that book was written in the 80s, though.
Yeah,
it's
well,
kinda-
don't mess with. We don't. I don't.
I
mess
know
with
what you're
timelines.
saying, though. I know
So what you're saying is Newsom's been in a lab this whole time waiting to be unleashed.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Just
Nancy
making sure I'm paying
Pelosi
attention.
pooped him out of her vagina.
Honestly, that woman is
Sorry.
my least favorite human in the planet.
You know what? I feel
Definitely
like
odd.
that. Now, maybe I'm wrong here, but I feel like that's not even a political thing. I think you can just hate that person just because they suck.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
her
you
old
can do
crow
that.
face. No, honestly,
Sean,
Anyway,
you
You can
see why I
look- yeah.
insisted on no politics?
this
Yeah.
isn't politics.
Yeah,
this is
it
just
does.
hating
Well,
stupid people. There's a difference.
You
Wait
can,
a
yeah,
minute.
you can look at
yeah,
somebody and
I
have a
rem-
visceral reaction. Dude.
I remember the time in this country where you could hate a politician and it wasn't political. You were allowed to hate somebody. Can we
You
get back to
can't-
that? I really miss hating people publicly.
I think that can unite us all.
Dude,
I hate
Sean for
most
governor, that's what I'm
politicians,
gonna
so
say.
you know, I
Bring this
don't
back.
discriminate.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Let's go back to hating politicians publicly like
They
we
all
used to. Yeah.
Maybe
That was-
And
that was
we
great,
we
man.
still need term limits for Senate and Congress too.
Yeah.
Come
my
on, get
gosh.
this old fuckers the hell out of the damn
That's it.
building.
Mark, you're speaking my language, brother.
Yeah, man.
Also,
fuck 'em all,
Jigs, I
man.
don't know if you saw
Geezers.
it. Jigs, I don't know if you saw it, brother, but your scotch was my Scotch sample of the year, man. So thank you again so much. And
was
cheers
it?
to you, buddy. It was the, I'll go through all of them again here in a little while, but his was the Glen Scotia PX finished in peat 8-year, 113 proof 2022 festival release.
Nice.
Hey,
That's
Very-
a tough one to get
very-
right there. Shit.
Very good. Yeah, and just so for reference, it beat out a Kilhoman 12-year bourbon barrel finish and an Octomore 11.1. That was
Hmm.
3 and
Yeah.
2
I
respectively.
found
Those-
the Octomores
those
to be
samples
getting a
that,
little bit meh.
Ah,
Well, I mean,
I don't
the
know.
one that Alex sent was killer. So
Yeah.
I don't know which
He
ones you
sent
had.
us
Jonathan,
3 different samples of Octomore, I think.
yeah, and
And those were
the
fantastic.
11.1 was my favorite of those, and man, what a great bottle. So Dustin loving the screw tops. Yeah, exactly. Synthetics. It's the way to go. They're so good.
Cheers,
Dustin
Stanley.
Dustin pushing the $500 Japanese whiskeys have screw tops. Fair enough, man. Like I said, I like the simplicity of a synthetic cork. Just pop and then whiskey. You know, very little effort involved. Well, screw Buffalo Trace. Like the flavor. You're a freaking screw top. That's fair, Stanley. And also, cheers, buddy. Good to see you, man.
Yep.
And there is
Stanley, your hand delivery will arrive tomorrow.
oh, there you go.
He's got a bottle of blue corn.
Exceptional $17 liter. That's like the best $10 hooker. I don't care how good she is.
Okay.
Fair enough, Dustin. Well, granted, this is top shelf Dustin we're talking to here.
Speaks
So,
from
yeah,
experience.
come on.
yeah.
You try that and tell me it's not the best $17 you've spent on a bottle of whiskey.
Oh my God, you were talking about whiskey. I wasn't looking up there. I'm so sorry.
He said best
Is that the
$17
JW
liter, which
Dant?
is what I said earlier.
Nah, man.
It is.
No, don't
Yeah.
get the JTS Brown.
See, I think
It's
the JTS
it's
Brown
almost
for
the
me,
same.
the JTS Brown had like a metallic-y flavor to it. I did not like it. I thought this was much better.
I didn't get the
I
metallic
do have
on
to
the first
say-
crack.
I do have to say, of the big 3 that Heaven Hill puts out, Dan is my third favorite. It's the King, Evan Williams Bibb, just the goat of budget bottles. JTS Brown second, and then Dan is third. But JTS Brown and Dan are kind of close to me, but I think Evan Williams White Label is kind of
It's a
far
good
and away.
go-to, easy daily.
Better than all of them, for sure.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, that bottle
Not
gets
quite as
bitter-
on
it gets
par
bitter
with
on me.
Wild Turkey 101 for me, but
Now, how do you think that compares to all 3 of them?
That bottle can suck my ass.
Thank you. For 50
I
bucks.
see what that is.
Come on. And some people are up to
Heaven
60
Hill?
and 70 on this.
That's 40 in Mass.
Oh,
Man,
is it?
It should be free. Bottles
It's
suck.
between like 50 and 60 around here, and I don't think it's as good as any of those three you just named.
I agree.
I polished off a 90 proof bottle with a buddy of mine a couple of nights ago. It was Redwood Empire Lost Monarch.
Oh,
That's
so
good. I like that
I'm
one.
just like, people talk to me about Buffalo
That's a
Trace
good
and all
one.
this bullshit. Go buy that ball. That ball's $32. Like, what are you
Exactly.
doing?
Right.
I got the
all
cast strength
three
one.
of those
It's really
bottles
good
are
too.
exceptional bottles, and they're all under $40. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, they're all good. The Lost Monarch just hit me. I was just like,
Yeah.
keep pouring it. My glass could not stay full.
Where did I go
Yeah,
there?
it's great.
So my son, who is in the Orlando Kissimmee area, said it's 72 degrees down there. No surprise that Florida's hot. It's always hot.
Hey, Sean, it's a red state. That makes sense.
I guess I don't know that temperature is political, but
Everything's
everything
political.
is.
Jay Sales.
I mean, I remember
Try
it-
this one.
Pipe dream, cast drag. Okay.
There
Yep.
you go. I feel
That's
like at
really
some
good, too.
point last year, smoke was racist. So I
Yeah.
guess anything can be anything, you know.
You know what I say more than like 5 times every day? Oh, can't say that anymore.
Yeah, except for I just say it anyway because I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Fucking A, dude.
What's that?
We don't care.
Tell them that. Oh, I
Yeah.
got the.
Oh, yeah, that's
bust
not my
this
favorite
open.
bottle.
Just bring out
I
JD12.
just happened to
That's a
crack this.
fresh
one.
Hey.
crack, Fred.
Coming
Fresh
out
crack.
there.
Hey, well,
I traded that away
well,
today.
I should have sold you there.
Oh, all good. Just
But you know, we now know though, Shred, if you don't like that, Darrell will trade you a bunch of 4-gate samples for it. So, you know, there's always that.
I've got a Jack Daniel's 10 that I haven't opened, but I've heard this one's better, so I'm just gonna crack this one now.
There you go.
But the Jack Daniel's
wow.
10 I
What
have
was that,
is
the
the
Rebecca
best
Root?
is.
I'm honestly blown
that's
away
Jack.
by these samples. Blown away.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, they're 4-gate. They're probably pretty good.
I had Kelvin 3 as the third pour, and I'm just like, it just went passion fruit and tropical on me. It was crazy.
I'm gonna have a little more Sagamore port, I think. Let's see here.
I'm still on
Nashville
Colorado.
is saying that whatever the California guy is based on Trudeau. I can't even remember a California boy's name, but they've become too
Hey.
polarizing.
Shout out to Bourbon Baller Lee, if you're out there.
Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
looked this up.
Cheers,
When I
Lee.
went up to Washington State, he happened to have one of these in the back of his liquor store.
Bourbon Baller
Very much
Lee is where I
appreciated.
got my first bottle of Stag from.
Heck yeah.
Nice, man.
And Melissa's saying we have become too polarized and people take exactly. Like I wish we could go back because like it used like I mean like maybe a decade and a half ago. Like you could talk about politics and people didn't want to murder each other. Now it's like people are ready to fight. It's like it's not that serious.
Yep.
Like they all are just pedophiles and rapists and corrupt and all of them. Like I don't care what side we're talking about.
I mean, they've wasted how many hundreds of millions of dollars on a witch hunt? Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Raise our taxes. Go ahead.
they're all stealing our money, literally.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
why
And
why
here's
are
the
we
thing.
fighting over which is the good one?
Yep.
And
And everybody,
You're
everybody
only
is
fighting.
so. Sorry, go ahead, Shred.
No, you're only fighting because they tell you to fight. They are the ones with the stick poking everybody.
Right.
You gotta fucking. If you just ignore all the bullshit, you can live a stress-free life.
So like I said earlier, let's all make a pact to unify in hating all of them.
Oh
Absolutely.
yes, no, we
I
do,
was
but I
just
can't
gonna
waste
say,
too
like-
much energy.
Hey, I don't want to be the voice of reason here, but just to take away from what Shred just said, if we just not talk about them, that we don't validate who they are in their bullshit. So
That's fair. Yeah.
Everybody
All
is so
I'm saying
entrenched. Everybody's so entrenched on their team that they can't
Yeah.
come to a consensus that they're all assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though that is
Very true,
absolutely
As
I-
far as I'm concerned,
that is literally
the Republicans
my flag
suck.
right there.
the Democrats suck. And that's the two main parties,
Yeah.
and they both fucking suck.
And then
And you know
everybody
what?
else
Yeah,
that's
man.
not those things also sucks.
Yeah,
They all put this show on
they're
for the camera.
politicians. They
They
all
put
suck.
the show on for the news, and then they all go to dinner and drink cigars and more expensive bourbon than we can afford. And they all have a good time together. And they're
And
like,
they charge
"Look at
us
all
for
those
it."
assholes."
Professor
Oh,
Oates
they
got
do, dude. Hey,
Rusty, you must have missed the
Obama and George
conversation. You had to
W.
get back on stream.
They're like
Yep.
this. They're
Thank
tip to
you.
tip. George
Yep.
W. Bush and
Docking.
Obama
It's
are the
called
same.
docking,
It's all
Fred.
globalist shit. Fuck them all. They want to kill us all. They can suck
it.
my
Yeah.
dick, bro.
Is that the
That's
name
all.
of
They
your
don't
new
want.
album?
They don't want to kill us.
Yeah,
They
I
want
think
us
it
to
is.
pay for everything.
One of the best,
They want our money. That's all it is.
Sure, Kitty
one
was
of the
saying,
best
boy,
things I've found about this community is that y'all are a bunch of, you may not put that label on yourselves, but y'all are a bunch of libertarians, and I love it.
yeah, man.
Pretty much.
I mean,
if I had
like,
to put any label on myself, I would say that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Careful, the
Eric
government's
Clapton
gonna
did
dump
kill
more
his
snow in
son.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eric
I
Clapton
would,
killed
I
his
would probably
son.
fall into that.
Tom Hanks is a
Eric
pedophile.
Clapton. Tom Hanks is a pedophile. Eric Clapton killed his son. Building 7
Right.
didn't fall on its own. And end of story. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Right.
Damn, you set it off.
Also, Epstein didn't kill himself. All right, we got all the
And
facts
Epstein
out.
did not kill
Wow.
himself. And
Fred
JFK
went there.
got hit with more than
Can,
one
we get,
bullet.
can
Just
you
like-
unplug your
Yeah.
mic and drop it, please?
All right. No,
Mic
now we
drop.
got all the facts. We got all the facts out. Now we can
And-
move along.
But can we
Turkey
please
saying-
please all agree that we did land on the moon? Can we please
Yes,
agree on that?
please. Come
We
on.
Yeah,
fucking
I
landed
hope
on
so.
the moon.
Hey,
Fuck
hey,
you,
guys,
Russians.
guys,
We
the
fucking
Earth is
landed
flat.
there
The
first.
Earth is
You can
flat.
suck our American dicks, bro.
Mhm.
We got there for we got to the moon
Shoot.
first, bitches.
Slag.
So, Sean,
We-
it was awesome seeing your
Lucky
last
comrades.
live
Hold on.
stream ever on YouTube.
We put the first
Oh,
man
no,
on the moon. We put the first man on the moon, but the Russians did put something on the moon before us. It wasn't a man, but
It was like a dead dog, right?
No, it was some sort of little whatever machine.
No, but they
John,
sent a
your
dead
channel's
dog up
getting
to space.
disappeared
It like
in
died
about
on the way
20
up
minutes.
there or something, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they did.
Poor
So
thing.
the first living thing in space was actually a dog, I think.
Sean's channel's getting disappeared. The government's be like, Whiskey Wars? Never
Yeah,
heard of
sorry,
it.
Sean.
Mm,
Sounds-
I don't know. Honestly, like this is not the most off track we've ever been on the live stream. So we're doing fine.
No, certainly
Also,
not.
cheers,
This is-
Marty. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, we're about
There's
20%.
There's been
right
no
now.
mention of the
Marty.
wall of dick so far. You know.
Yeah.
We're
No
doing
wall
good.
of dicks. Hey, I'm getting there, man. As soon as I have a couple more of these.
I don't know if anybody recalls the Grimace butt plug night. That was pretty far.
Oh
off.
yeah, that one too.
Oh,
Jeez.
dude, I forgot about the
That one.
grimace.
I forgot
butt
about
plug.
that one.
Yeah. So yeah,
That was a
we've
good
done
one.
we've done far worse than this. We're doing fine.
Still living in what you said, demonetized. Definitely.
Yeah, actually, it just reminded me. I'm going to monetize it right now because screw YouTube and the government
Hey,
and anybody else.
Hey, you're not
at
playing
one
any
point-
videos, so they can't, slack us on for that one.
As long as you're paying taxes, they don't care.
That's it. Yeah.
True that.
Hey, at one, I did have an Eric Clapton butt plug at one point, but it fell off the balcony.
Damn it, Eric Clapton. Why weren't you watching the butt plug?
Son of a bitch.
I tell you, that guy never watching out for anything. All right, no, it's not for kids. All right, we clicked all the things that YouTube needs. All right, the channel, the stream is now monetized.
It's not,
All right,
it's not for
screw
kids.
you.
I gotta go.
Melissa, keep
All right.
all the corks out of your bottles that you finish off. That way you have corks to replace the ones that break or whatever.
there you go.
You would have to
No,
pull
wait,
them
there
out.
you
why,
go.
why are people calling me a flat earther in the chat? I said that we 100% did
No, you
land
said-
on
Yeah,
the
that's
moon.
the opposite of
I know,
a flat
yeah.
Earth.
Other than that, the Earth is completely round. So is the moon. We landed on it, and yeah, I'm not. That's fucking crazy. Come on, don't lump me into
If the
those
Earth
people.
was flat, Gizmo would have knocked
Gizmo!
everything off of it by now.
That's
There
right.
you go.
Yeah, that's
Damn right.
Major
Gizmo would
Zero,
be
I
knocking
agree.
shit.
Cooper's Craft is great. I wish I could get it here. I'd keep it on my shelf all the time. We don't have it in New York State.
What's that?
Cooper's Craft is my favorite bottle under $30. That bottle will freaking kill.
Yeah, it's
Great
not here though.
damn
It's
good.
jacked up to
I have not found that one.
30.
We don't get that in Mass. I had to go to Delaware to buy that again.
Yeah, we don't have it here in New York. I got mine when I went to a hockey tournament in Virginia, and I ended up grabbing some there. But I've never seen it here.
When we were coming home from Summer Jam, I bought a case of it when I saw it because people up here were asking for it, and I'm like, okay.
It's good. It reminds me a lot of early times. It's a little bit more flavorful, I think, but it's a good one for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I
It's
think
like
that's a good summation of it, Brian. I think it's just slightly better than early times.
Yeah.
Bib.
I got a buddy.
It's a double oaked version of early times. It's the same juice,
It
right?
went up to $39.99 here.
I got a buddy coming home from
Dang.
Miami, and in the airport, he sent me a photograph today of the non-chill filtered rare breed.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
right.
It was
Yeah, that's good.
$45.
Yeah, worth it.
So I got this
Why
from a
all of
buddy. He went
That's what I
to
said.
Canada and came back with it. And I just texted him the other day because somebody was asking me about it. He said he ended up paying, I think, like $35 American for it at
Yeah.
the duty free.
Wow.
Which is insane
Heck
for a
yeah.
liter of rare breed. Is absolutely insane.
That's
Like,
cheap.
I would cross the border and just like go have lunch in Niagara Falls, Ontario, just to come back with a couple bottles. of this
There you
because
go.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's helpful because the people in Canada are getting smacked around for bourbon prices.
Oh my God, yeah,
Oh yeah.
they are.
The
Who's the guy,
LCBOs in Ontario are crazy.
So
Also, cheers to Jason. He says, "Skull, you damn heathens." What's up, Jason? Good to see you, man.
What's up,
Norseman?
Of course, the Norseman in there is the link to Norseman channel. Go give him the subs and stuff. Wood saying, last time I bought a Heaven Hill bib, I shot it out. Oh, okay, I see. Against Evan Williams bib, haven't bought another. There you go. Yeah, Evan Williams bib kills Heaven Hill bib, in my opinion. I think it's just a better
Yep.
bottle for like a third the price. So yeah,
well,
How much is Evan Williams bottom bong where you are, Sean?
like 17, 18 bucks.
Same,
Oh,
same. That's
It's
what I
like
keep in my golf
25
bag.
here for the liter.
$15 over
Is that
here.
for the liter, Sean?
No, for the 750, but still.
Okay, so
I mean,
like my local only has the liter, and it's like $25.
yeah.
well, what I did a bottled and bond blind, and it was Heaven Hill, early times. I had to go watch. I don't remember the other one, and I chose Heaven Hill. Damn it!
This
Yeah.
one's pretty good
That's-
too.
That's the one. Mark.
yeah,
you need to get
the,
some of
Grace,
that, dude.
I've heard that is
Yeah,
fantastic.
the Patriot,
Damn,
not
yeah.
the what is it? Whatever.
Good easy sipper too.
American Heroes Edition.
And cheap.
Yeah,
I had that last year, and there wasn't a ton of batch variant between that and the original last
No.
year. I don't know about this year.
See, I've had more than one person tell me that is far and away better than the regular Black Label 1783.
Way better. It's about
Yeah,
5
I guess
It is.
Ben is hand delivering me one.
He has cases of it.
Yeah,
You're
so
talking about Brooklyn. He told
Yeah,
me that.
I can get it one of
way
these.
better.
so I will hopefully know here soon. Also, Lou, I missed you earlier, buddy, but cheers, my friend. Good to see you, man, as always.
Cheers, Lou.
You know what I really like is the Evan Williams single barrel.
Yep.
I haven't tried that one.
So
Which laser coated everyone's mellow corn.
it's supposed to be
I can't
distillery
get it
only,
anymore.
but for some reason up in
Sorry,
Massachusetts we see them sporadically. They must be like in warehouses or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got three
So that-
different ages, like dating back pretty old now. They're like $36. You see them on shelves.
Deland, just reminding everyone, but Eric Clapton did kill his son. That's a fact. He absolutely did.
I don't condone throwing your toddler off a 12-story building, but I kind of understand it.
Yeah. For sure.
I'm just-
Yeah, I mean, we all get the reason, but still, you can't just go throwing your kids off.
no,
balconies.
you can't. No, I don't condone it
I-
at all.
I
No.
saw a PG version of something like this where they took their son and put him in a ski suit and they used him to wipe off the SUV full of snow.
Yeah.
There you go. For all you people talking about
Yeah.
snow.
Rusty, I appreciate you took such a great stance as to say to not throw your 12-year-old off a balcony.
Yeah. No.
Just a PSA for anyone that was in question on that.
Yeah.
Don't throw your toddler off a balcony.
Yeah.
No,
Rusty
that's true.
says don't throw your toddler off a
Just
balcony.
You
bought
need them
yourself
to
another
survive
day
so
of
they can
YouTube,
bring the
Sean.
whiskey to the nursing home, sneak you in the whiskey when you're in a nursing home.
Hey, do you guys ever see that movie UHF, the Weird Al movie?
Oh my God. It's
Oh,
one of my
okay,
favorites
yes.
of all time.
They had that sketch. He's like, today we're going to teach poodles how to fly. And he's like, just throwing them off the balcony. He's like,
And
uh-oh.
every time he's like, oh man.
Oh, man. Yeah. Every time. There's like a pile of dogs.
Yup.
Uh,
Oh,
What a
That was-
great
that's brutal,
freaking
dude.
movie.
That movie
brutal.
is
I
so
love
good,
dogs.
dude. Dude,
I mean, if you're
Conan
gonna
the
do it, at least-
librarian, dude.
If you're gonna do it, at least use poodles. Don't use a real dog.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're fluffy. They should bounce. Come
the
on.
Dewey Decimal
Hey,
System.
the first guy I got to hit legally on my job threw a pit bull puppy off a second-story building, and he wanted to fight me, and he chose poorly.
Yeah, whoop his ass.
So Brian, it's a good job that I'm not a police officer and wasn't on duty that day because that guy'd be dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, gun slipped into your face with the bullets and all the things. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Should always
Let's
shoot him
just
in the
say
nuts.
his mugshot, he had a big old knot, right?
Nice.
You hit him with the barrel of your gun.
Very nice. There you go.
Yeah, still living in the woods.
Good old left
Pistol
cross or
whip.
something.
Get to it.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
I do
Lou with the-
not condone
here
animal
we go.
abuse whatsoever. You know, I whoop a
That-
man's ass, for beating on his dog or something like that.
balcony. His balcony.
Not a problem.
It's not.
No, it's not. It's just a fact.
Smells-
No, Eric Clapton is a piece of shit and he killed his son.
This
Yeah,
is,
I will tell you,
Look
Mark,
at it.
this is my least
Kelvin.
favorite.
Kelvin
today.
60. Okay.
This is my least favorite of the 5 I've tried tonight.
I
What do you
I would
reckon?
agree, Jonathan. I had that at
What do you
the bank. It's good, but it's not amazing.
No, yeah.
That's supposedly the bottle that I won. Dang.
Thank you for confirming that, because the other ones have been like awesome, and this one has been like it's a letdown after drinking the other 4. You know?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, I could see that.
gotcha.
Hey, what's up, Chris? Good to see you, man.
Oblate Spheroid.
Hey, Chris.
Chris.
Hey, Chris.
I was wearing my
Cheers,
more Aussie hat earlier. Here, I'll switch back for you. This feels more Outback to me than the other. But here, the problem is it doesn't fit my head nearly as well. See, yeah, I get a little more Australian. That was a terrible accent. All right.
It's definitely got a Crocodile Dundee feel to it.
Yeah, for sure. I can't.
That one looks
It's got
too
a-
small
it's
for
got
you.
an Amish feel if you had a solid.
Yeah, I
color
was just
shirt
gonna
with
say, Sean, you
suspenders.
look like you're in Amish country.
Yeah, you just
Him and
need
mean-
suspenders.
Letterkenny, he looks like Noah
Somebody
Dick.
clip that. Somebody clip that.
I mean, the thing is, I am in Amish country, so
Yeah, but it looks too small for you. The brim is too narrow.
yeah. And it just
Hold
doesn't
on,
fit my
there's
head.
Amish
It doesn't
in
fit my head very
Kentucky?
well.
I think you need
Yeah.
to get a
Yeah.
lemon
Oh, yeah.
style hat like Rusty has or Slash or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rusty has the a
Hat,
very
right?
similar hat to the style of hat that the greatest man to ever live used to wear, and that is, of course, the one and
Jesus
only.
Christ.
Well, I mean, he's pretty awesome too. But no, I was talking about, of course, Lemmy.
Let me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
JCLK, they're very similar.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, yep. Lemmy was
y'all
Jesus
can-
after all.
You can get
Equal clout.
one of these from AmericanHatmakers.com. They don't sponsor me. I wish they would, but yeah, I got this hat from American Hat Makers, and my wife made the hat band for it. So
Nice.
There you
So
go.
Still Living in the Woods said he.
I made this one myself.
1783. I would say the regular 1783 is fine, but I would buy the Evan Williams Bottle and Bond over it. But I am interested in trying that American Hero Edition because I've heard it's great.
Yeah,
Just
I think
like-
it's not
better
bad.
than the bottled and bond, to be honest. It doesn't
Just
have
like
any
the
really?
carb notes.
It's
So
sweet,
good,
easy
man.
daily sipper.
Is
Yeah,
it still the
just
it's
full of
lower
flavor.
proof though, right? It's like 94 or
It's
whatever.
90 proof.
No, it's
yeah.
90.
90.
It's 90. Yeah,
90
yeah.
proof.
Just
Okay.
like the laser code thing, you got to like triangle blind it. You got to have 2 and
Right.
1.
there you go.
Right.
JH, another Patreon checking in. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you, man.
Okay.
And remember, all you patrons, I'll probably do this here in the next half hour or so. All you patrons, be around for the wheel so you can check in and get your name on the wheel for the giveaway tonight.
Peter White, I don't know if you heard me, but you totally read my
Yeah.
mind. When you go down to it's the last comment. Look at Peter White's comment.
All right, one second. Just real quick, Wood saying, my kids are 18 and 20. Can I throw them off the balcony? I think it's fine now.
Well,
Uh,
Wait a minute.
They
If
should
they're
know how to
adults,
fly
do they
by now.
try you like an adult?
All right,
Yeah.
that
Oh, there
hat
you go.
gives you the Noah.
Noah
Yeah.
Dick.
See, I still have yet to watch Letterkenny, so
Rewind it like
Oh.
5 minutes. I said to this
Lighter.
exact same thing. Letterkenny is one of the greatest shows of all time.
Trick question,
Yeah.
Lemmy is God.
That's true.
Heck
And
yeah.
it's over.
I know. Did you finish it, Shred?
Oh, Letterkenny?
Yeah. Are you the one that said it's over?
No, I
No,
said it.
not me.
I haven't watched it
I have-
because I'm like,
I
oh,
have
if I
seen
watch
it,
it,
though.
I don't get to watch any new ones. So I've been like putting off watching the season.
Such an amazing show.
It is.
I
It's
did watch,
funny as
yeah,
shit.
that's a great show. I
Does
like the
anyone have
spin-off
a,
one they did too. The Shoresy one is good too.
Oh, we just finished the second season of Shoresy tonight.
Yeah.
Great.
Does
Great.
anyone have an email or a number for Bourbon Neophyte out in Vegas?
No, I do not.
Mm.
Give your balls a tug.
Or are you done?
Um,
I'm not your
Well,
drummer.
cheers, Carlos.
I could probably get it. I have his contact info. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, what's up,
Um,
Carlos?
I'm going out to Vegas in February, and I just wanted to reach out to him because we talked about on stream one day about having a pour.
Yeah, Anthony.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'm going out
And
for
do you
work
think
for
the,
5 days.
Cheers,
You think
Carlos. Whiskey
The
Corner.
Jack Daniels of yesteryear, even though it was only 80 proof, do you think some of it was 12 years old?
No.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you think Lemmy was drinking really good Jack Daniels and that's why he
No.
started drinking it because it was actually good back then?
No.
But now,
I mean, so you know,
7 to 8 possibly is about it.
I mean, very
this
very
one's
famously,
107. It's pretty damn good.
very famously, you know, Lemmy drank Jack and Coke. So, like, it doesn't really matter what you're drinking if you're mixing with Coke. I mean, you can't
Yeah.
really tell the difference between a good quality whiskey and shit. So,
I'm just gonna Penelope
Well.
4 grain and Coke blows. It's awful.
I used to drink
Okay.
Crown and
Standard
Coke.
80 proof Penelope.
No, I'm talking about the barrel strength one in Coke.
Oh,
Is not
really?
good. Yeah,
That's
it-
got to
it-
overpower everything. I
it's
bet you
get,
that.
it, get, it gets a weird coconutty note. It's not good.
Interesting.
Coconut.
Yeah.
the last time I had anything with Coke was when we did the Dimebag Daryl stream because Blacktooth Grin.
The black
Um,
The last time I had Coke, my nose bled.
Yeah, there's that as well. There's a lot of
Totally
things you gotta
Different
watch
Coke.
It
Different shit.
ruins your whiskey, ruins your nose. All kinds of
Did you know that?
Oh, but
Ruins your bank account.
it will wake your ass up if you're falling over drunk. Let me tell you.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's true, but
Yeah.
for some
Hey,
of us with
Bill-
ADHD, it doesn't affect us at all. It's like, oh, I'm normal now. Okay.
I feel like we've got some way more experienced people on the stream than I.
Or for me, Rusty, it just like gave me anxiety. I freaking hated being on Coke. It was terrible.
Fuck that. Hey, Bill
Oh,
Clinton
yeah.
likes his. Did you know Bill Clinton likes his women like he likes his scotch? 12 years old and mixed up with Coke.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
I thought he
Yeah.
liked him under the desk, but
yeah, shitting on politicians again. I love it.
I like
Oh,
my
sorry,
I
just
like
tried to-
there
my
were some
coffee
interesting
like I like
pictures
my
of
women.
Oh, yeah.
Brown-
Hot and
man.
black.
pictures that
Round
came
up and
out
in the
about a
freezer.
week ago.
Yeah.
That's right.
that's,
Damn.
that's a good one too.
Yeah.
That was worse.
My friend had
You know
a
what,
shirt.
uh,
that's like
Oh, that was worse. That was terrible.
All right, I gotta. Since we're doing terrible jokes, I gotta do for those of you that were here for the Lemmy stream, then you already know this joke. But how do you make a
Okay.
dead baby float?
Oh, God. I'm not sure.
All right, so you dead baby, 2 scoops of ice cream and a banana.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Ah,
Damn it.
damn.
That is courtesy of God himself, Lemmy.
I
Yeah.
remember 2004 when dead baby jokes were cool.
No, they're still cool. They're my
I
favorite.
think I 100% think they're still cool.
Dead baby
My
jokes
favorite.
are maybe my favorite of all jokes. And anything that involves people dying that is going to make everyone else go, "Ooh," that's my kind of joke. I want all of them.
Clear
I
the
said-
room like a
yeah,
bad fart.
yeah,
Good
Jokes
man.
possible.
Yeah.
My favorite joke was drunk walking down the street. He's got 1 foot on the curb, 1 foot on the street. 1 foot on the curb, 1 foot on the street. Cop rolls up and says, "You drunk?" He says, "Thank God. Thought I was crippled."
That's a good one. I have not heard that.
Yeah. And here's to you, Carlos.
2 drunks driving down the road.
Funny, the crippled
One
joke.
drunk says to the others, "We're getting closer to town." other drunk says, "How can you tell?" I says, "We're hitting more fucking people."
Yes.
And Emanecker suggesting to you, Jonathan, to just get his email from the channel.
Yeah.
Mm.
He put it up there. It was bourbonneophyte@something.com.
Okay.
It's,
At gmail.com.
Gmail.
I need to powder my nose, says Melissa.
So
Nice,
you
yeah.
know, last week I did something. I was kind of proud of this. I went out drinking, and I might have sort of had a few too many, and I decided I'm not driving home, so I got a cab, and you know, and I'm
good on you.
going home, and sure enough, boom, license check. But because I was in a cab, you know, they just waved me on through.
There you go.
The thing now is, though, I've got this cab in my garage. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. You know, I'm afraid that they're going to be looking for it. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Damn.
So on the Jack Daniels topic, Wood saying for many years, Jack Daniels Distillery said they never kept any barrels more than 6 years. The older stuff is a new thing for Jack. Yeah, I believe I've heard similar things. Yeah.
So I have a question.
Jack was what, 7-year, 8-year-old? The normal stuff. Wild Turkey used to be 8 years old and 101 proof. That was what I loved about it.
I mean, because, you know, it's same parent distillery as Old Forester, and they do, I forget what they call it, but all the Old Forester companies, Brown-Forman companies, they do like heated warehouses or some shit, so it ages faster in the time period it's aging.
Yeah.
So my
That's
question
why
is,
down here in Texas, shit.
and I'm not trying to like you like what you like. I personally do not like Old Number 7. Is there anybody here? And I'm talking about straight. I'm not talking about mixed with a Coke or whatever. It's fine mixed with a Coke. Is there anybody who thinks like Old Number 7 is like a good sipper?
No.
Yeah, it's right. Like
the junkies apparently think it's good.
Some of you have.
They think everything's good.
It's very good.
No, but I actually, I mean, so when we went to, you know, I've already told this story before, but when we were down at my son's wedding, that was the only bourbon that was part of the all-inclusive thing. And so I got it the first night I was there, and I was like, "Oh, that's right. I remember why I don't ever drink this. This is shit."
Yeah,
exactly.
So yeah, I had to end up paying for all my drinks the rest of the time we were there because I just would not drink Old Number 7.
Yep,
I could agree.
Well, and that's why
like Seagram 7. I used to drink that all the time.
This will totally like change your opinion of Jack Daniels. I think most of us in our younger years, like you think of Old Number 7 and that's it. And when we started doing this bourbon thing, I still had that opinion of Jack Daniels in general. And then like when people introduced us to this stuff, and really
it was better when it was 86 proof, not 80.
Oh, really?
And these guys too. There's just the single barrel bourbons, man. They're
anything in this shaped bottle is exceptional, like so good.
Yeah, Sean,
I got the rye.
Jack Daniels makes a killer single malt as well. This thing, their special release 2 years ago, fantastic.
Yeah. That the single barrel proof bourbons. The current one I have is like Crazy Bananas Foster. It's a little hot. The one I had before was like a hot spicy Snickers bar. It was the best one I've had ever. Yeah. It was amazing. The current one I have is not one I'll crush. So
they're like, it totally blew my mind when we first tried them, and totally like changed my opinion of Jack Daniels in general. Yeah. And now I'll go buy a Jack Daniels release because I'm like, oh shit, they do make good stuff. It's not just Old Number 7, you know. It's
Look, I like the gentleman.
It's nice that they're branching out, you know.
I really like
actually making different things.
Yeah, the Gentleman Jack's not awful.
And Coke.
I've not had that one.
Neat. I drink it neat. I like it.
What's the gimmick on Gentleman Jack? Like how is it different from Old Number 7?
I think it's sent through the charcoal twice.
Yeah, that and it's older whiskey.
Okay,
but
so it's more mellow.
Yeah, it's so mellow that it's uninteresting to me.
It's
Gotcha.
would you call it smooth?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the second batch of charcoal takes out the banana.
It also
okay.
it also adds more
least
of the
to me
Jack
it does.
Funk, which I hate.
So that to me sounds like when I drink Weller 12, I'm like, shit, this would be so much better at 100 or 110. Like, it
Yeah.
sounds like they filtered out all the interesting flavors.
It's the same way I feel about same thing with Eagle Rare. It's like I get off when I drink Eagle Rare because I'm like, this could be amazing, but they watered it down so damn much that they ruined it.
100%.
Yep.
Weller
That seems
12
to be Buffalo Trace's thing. There are so many things they put out that are like 90 proof, and it's like, man,
Well, you got to water it down so you can spread it out.
It's like
Yeah.
a good.
Yeah,
it's
but
made to make money.
so much
It's
better.
made to make money.
10 proof points more.
Yeah, but they can sell more bottles if they water
Right.
it down and put more money in their pocket.
Guys,
I get
I like Weller 12.
Water
if
is
it's a fresh
cheaper than
crack.
whiskey.
If it's a fresh crack, Weller 12 works for me. But like as it sits, it just gets like useless.
Yeah.
When we did, I got a Weller 12 and I was so excited and I tried it. I was like, oh, this is fine. And then I put it up against Knob Creek 12, or we did on our channel. It wasn't even close. Like Knob Creek 12 blew it away.
Knob Creek 12 was
And I
excellent.
picked up a hell of a good
Real
batch of
quick,
Knob Creek 12.
cheers to you, Quinn Hickey. Appreciate you, buddy.
I've been on a low proof, high age kick lately. That's why I've been getting all bougie with this tonight. You know,
Oh, look at
There you go.
It's only
The mixtures.
90,
Is that the American?
94 proof, and it's way more than 10 years according to some people. I
Oh,
guess,
that's
but-
10 years.
Yeah.
and then you got this guy fucking, and now I'm got
Melissa's
got
saying-
the Knob Creek 12. Man. It just keep
Melissa's
it around
saying-
100, but 10 years or older. But keep it at 100 proof or more. Just around 100 is fine.
Yeah.
94 to 107, perfect for like a high aged whiskey.
a high age. Yeah.
I
Is
assume
that
Melissa's
your
comment
favorite
is,
Stanley?
I assume Melissa's comment is referring to my love of dead baby jokes, and yeah, I would kill it at abortion clinic.
Now,
You'd be the Bill Burr of the abortion clinic circuit.
Yeah, that's right. When you feel depressed, just binge watch Norm Macdonald. Hell yeah, Peter White. Yeah, Norm is the man.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hey, like bourbon in it.
And yeah, heat cycling.
I was
That's-
trying to enjoy my whiskey and I'm laughing and almost went up my fucking nose, man.
Yeah, Chris.
Whiskey out the nose is no good.
Not when it's
Well,
111
high
proof.
age. That's
you
where
just
it's at,
don't
dude.
know what it's like being on a show with Mel, because she comes off with stuff that just like that, just like oh my god, and then you're just like, I don't know how she does it.
Why doesn't she jump on here?
She's
Why doesn't
weird.
she jump on?
She's weird. She just, I don't. Sometimes I've got her to get on one freaking live stream, one, and I don't know. She's just, she likes to be in the background, I guess. Sometimes I don't know.
No
And
worries.
JH saying
Wait,
heat
Who you talking
cycling.
Don't
Heat
subscribe to this
heat-
guy. Subscribe to me. Hi, Dad.
But, okay. Heat cycling is what Brown Foreman warehouses do. Just for anyone that cares, or work houses, I should say.
Cycle the
And,
heat, bro.
And Whiskey Corner Carlos saying, "Love that single malt from Jack Daniels, man. Yeah, man, that was such a great release. Also, just happy to see a company as big as Jack Daniels doing the single malt thing.
True that.
Because
Yeah, man.
American single malts, man, I am loving them. Loving that category.
You like
great
that
stuff.
Traveler whiskey?
I mean,
No, that's bullshit.
Dude, that shit is bullshit. Dude, $150. I saw it here in the town that I live in, and I laughed my way out of the store. The next day, I go into my favorite liquor warehouse. They have 10 cases stacked to the ceiling, $35 a pop. I was like, why is this other place charging $150 for some bullshit ass blended shit box Buffalo Trace?
Yeah.
Fuck. No,
It's
no,
not
thank you.
even all whiskey. It's a blend of
Yeah, it's not
what,
even, dude. You
vodka
can put
and some other
Buffalo
bullshit.
Trace.
What the hell?
Like,
it's not
if
vodka.
Buffalo Trace sold a vodka, it would sell
It's
for
Canadian.
like $100.
It's mostly Canadian, they said.
Oh,
But-
okay.
God damn
Do you-
Canadians.
do you
They're
guys-
always on our
Caribou
shit.
Crossing.
Do you guys
Caribou
feel
Crossing?
like
Hell no.
They said Chris Stapleton's sober. The fuck is he?
Do you
picking
feel
down?
like
Stapleton
most
is- yeah,
whiskey
bro.
tube channels are
That
starting
would be
to
like Eric Clapton having his own like
Yeah,
brand
give it
of
a minute, Brian.
hotels. Like no one's gonna go to that, you know. You can't.
Do you feel like
you
most
can't-
whiskey
dude, you
tubers
can't
are
be-
starting to
you
like
can't be like a-
reject the
yeah.
Buffalo Trace bullshit though?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
so
you can't be
here's the
reformed
thing.
and
I feel like none of us are falling for the Buffalo Trace nonsense anymore.
No.
But we're not normal. Like clearly, like this.
No. We
This
all
is
started
not a
getting
normal way to
excited
live.
about getting a bottle of
No,
Weller.
no, no.
I've never been
Look,
accused of being normal.
That's it.
Me
Yeah,
either.
we are the
Like-
unwashed masses.
that's it. Yeah, I mean, so
we've always gotten it. Like when we got into this, we've always been like Buffalo Trace is fine. It's nothing exceptional. And as we've tried more, like I think, like I've got a couple of EH Taylors there. They're good.
yes,
Yeah.
Stag is really good, but it's not wait in line and pay three times
No.
the price.
no.
No,
So here's my thing.
I got that one.
That's
If
a
it
good
was
one.
like-
Good,
Hey,
Brian?
Brian.
15 to this is the best one, but if it was like 15
That's
to
the
20
best
proof
one, dude.
fire, it would be the
Oh,
best
rock
thing
and
I ever
roll.
drank.
So I'm gonna ask a couple
That's
questions.
really good, man.
Yeah.
What's the most you pay for a Weller 107 right now?
So
Uh,
we don't get it around here. and
$80
I've never-
here.
I've only had samples.
You
We got
know,
80?
it would have to
$80.
it would
That's
it would
my-
have
that's
to
my
be
highest.
less. It would have to be less than a Maker's special release because
Yes.
I've always liked those better. So
Yep.
it'd have to
Not
be-
me.
I
You'd like-
will,
I've had
without
Oh,
shame.
01 and 02.
I paid
I'm sorry.
$80.
Are you talking a regular 107 or a
No,
store pick
It's a
107?
pick. It's a pick. And also, my store might have like one case of picks left. So if you want a Weller 107, and you want to, PayPal and
Yeah,
ship, I can call them tomorrow.
75 to
Yeah,
80
well,
bucks.
so Jonathan, my number's in the private. We can chat. I'm curious what the price is. I mean, if it was reasonable, then
It's
maybe.
It's $80. Last check, it was $80.
If it's as good as this one, which is the only one I've ever owned,
I
I
like-
would pay
I like
I'd pay
$80.
$80 for that.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm not
maybe.
gonna lie. I paid $120 for a Weller 12.
This
I'm
was
not
last year's. I
ashamed.
actually have two of these.
I only bought it so I can mix it with the 107 and make a
So-
poor man's
I
happy.
actually I liked the 107 better than the Full Proof. I thought the 107
I
was the
agree.
best Weller I've
Full
had.
proof is too hot, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
The full proof is
Agreed.
too hot.
This
It's like
store,
a bad larceny batch.
What's up,
honestly,
Todd?
this store pick is not that, but yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I agree,
didn't
Brian.
like
I
the
think,
Weller full proof that I tried, dude.
God damn it, Shred.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
I agree, Brian. I think the Weller 107 is the best Weller in my opinion.
And what do you pay for an EH Taylor small batch?
60.
Oh, dude, they're stupid.
Never
how
see
they
'em.
know.
$49.
So
Okay.
I get
the small
60
batch I got
$45.
was 60. The small batch I got was 65,
Yeah.
and I just got a single barrel for 79, which is
Oh, that's
over
cheap.
retail, but it's a little mom and pop shop local, and they upcharge a little bit, but not too much. So I'm willing to pay that because, I mean, honestly, there's no other store and I live around Buffalo. There's a lot of shops around here. Never seen an EH Taylor single barrel. So the woman called me, was like, "Hey, $79." I was like, "Okay, fine." So I paid it, which I know it's over retail, but it's not
That's not
that
bad.
I'm not willing to buy
No,
it.
I would pay up
paid
to
$100, and I
$100.
paid I paid
Okay.
$79.99. My small batch, I've gotten a couple at 45, and I've gotten one at 60-ish.
Okay.
Mm.
But here's the thing, like for an everyday sipper, people love like Wild Turkey and everything else. If my average price on that bottle is $50, it's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it.
EH Taylor small batch is one of the better Buffalo Trace products I've had.
For
It's
sure.
it's a really nice
Better than
nice
Blanton's.
sipper.
Yep.
Oh,
Everyone
I agree.
Here knows
I
that.
get it for
No.
$60.
So that's
I mean-
a very low bar.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
I've had more bad Blantons than good Blantons, but when you get a good bottle, it's good.
That's
Yeah.
I mean,
true.
it
Dude,
is.
I've not had a
I've
good
had some
Blanton's.
store pick Blantons. Like I got this
Blanton's,
little grenade the other day,
okay.
man. Shit. Hold on.
I got one bottle of
Eric
Blanton.
Clapton with the bathwater.
That's it.
Right? See? There you go.
Man, Mel's killing it tonight.
How much
Keep
is-
that baby jokes coming, Mel. me and you are going to be best friends.
Can we get some people in chat to offer some?
I mean,
I got this
Oh,
is a store
shit.
pick $375. It's adorable, man.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
cute.
yeah.
Those little guys are cute.
So Shred,
I've never seen
actually,
a store pick $375, so I just had to buy it.
I have a
so
store.
Shred,
pick.
the
Pretty
best Blantons I've ever had was also a 375. So maybe there's something to that.
There's something if you can find a store pick and it's a little grenade, man. After this
Yeah.
is empty, I'm gonna fill it full of gasoline. Throw it in
Hey,
somebody's car.
Anyone who Molotov cocktail.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna
So
do that.
did they split that between 750s and 375s?
As far as I know, Shred, there's no reason to riot in California right now. So save it for a rainy day. you know?
You're right. Okay, sorry. I'll wait till the end of the year. God damn it. Everyone else around here is going to be doing it. Fucking idiots.
Wait for the Democrats to pay you to do it.
That's it.
Shit.
They'll give you guys pallets of brick too.
I'm gonna have to strap on my pink pussy hat and go out there with all the other guys.
Is Chris Tats trying to come in?
Oh,
Hi,
shit.
Come on, is Chris Tats in the background? He's saying knock knock like he might be back there.
That's the
That
best
is
Blantons
Taylor's
I had.
Match.
Chris and Lil
Yeah,
and
it
Jack
is.
Rose pick.
Sorry,
Yeah.
but it's good.
There you go, Chris. That's
Sorry,
the best
Chris. I
Blantons
didn't
had.
hear the boop.
Chris,
Do you
What's
pay
up, Chris?
attention, honestly, brother?
I mean, I'm
No,
way
yeah.
Chris,
behind. in
welcome to
chat.
the past, Chris.
Chris, how long
Yeah.
are you in the green room?
Is that hat a little bit too tight for you? Do you need to switch back over to the other one?
Probably.
Let's welcome Chris Tats from the future.
That's
Yes.
right. He is,
Chris
this is the
Tats.
man from the future, everyone. So,
From the
how is
future.
the future, Chris? Tell us about it. You said earlier you were protected from all the nonsense we're going through because you're in the future. So,
We're obviously
It's wet.
still here.
hey,
that's great.
21090 in the house. Cheers to you, Todd.
What's up,
Hey,
Todd?
Todd.
Tired of shoveling
don't-
snow? Yeah, I'd say, man.
Todd, you
Don't-
tired of
don't
shoveling
ever
snow?
buy,
What say you?
You really got that much more
So,
snow than
Brian-
I did? Because I didn't shovel shit.
Yeah,
Hey, don't
I think
ever
I'm
buy
with-
H. Taylor Rye, by the way.
I think-
H.
I think
Taylor
I'm
I,
with
Rye
might, I might
sucks.
go outside my door and make some yellow snow. So
There you go. I'm with
So,
Clint. I'm
Brian,
probably
did you-
to your earlier question, Jonathan. For a standard antique, I'm probably at the 55-ish range.
Okay.
Yeah, I just haven't. I've never had one that I was like so great I would pay more than that. So
the single barrel I'm talking about, I'm not a massive Weller fan. I finished that ball so fast, I couldn't believe it. When I asked you about Buffalo Trace and we were shitting on blends a little bit, the straight from the barrel, has anyone had that? Because I thought it was amazing. I thought it was better than Stag.
okay.
Damn, really?
I
What was
guess
that? What-
I had a
like
sample of
130
one that
proof
was like
something?
129 proof. I think.
Rusty, I
Yeah.
got that the
Yeah,
other
come
day.
on.
That's a good bottle, dude.
mhm.
So
This says it's batch 2.
What is that,
What is
Rusty?
that, Rusty?
2.
What is that?
that's a good one, Rusty.
Cue him in, John. What is that?
That's the
Oh yeah,
pepper.
Chris. For anyone that doesn't know, Chris has some crazy bottles.
Whoa! Drink that. That
So-
was a good bottle.
One of my
And that's from,
one of my cops
that's
in the
a
Bourbon
2014.
Club, and
So it's back
one of
when
my
they were
shops had
actually
that
doing
available.
aged.
But for 179, I was like, you could put in for your top 4 choices, and that was one of the ones they had available. But and I don't know if this is a good price or not. They had it for 179, and I was like, man,
No, that's a good price. That's a good price.
almost
Hey, Rusty,
200
this is the one,
bucks
dude.
for
I've-
straight
I've
from
seen
the
that.
barrel.
Dang.
I've seen that Blanton's for 225.
Okay.
Is that a single barrel? That James
Right back.
Pepper?
It was the one. So in the email I got, they had a straight from the barrel.
straight
Yeah,
from the
all-
barrel.
179.
Yeah, Rusty.
All Blantons is a single
Yeah.
barrel.
So
Yeah,
because I'm
batch
tired of
6.
talking about Buffalo Trace, let's talk about this James E. Pepper.
Yes.
Because screw
I don't
Buffalo
know
Trace,
anything
they're
about it.
nonsense.
I know nothing about it.
There were
It
2.
has the best cork, dude. Sorry.
There were
Good
2 bottles left. I grabbed one of them. It was $62. And,
Such
I've never had it before.
That is what.
Sorry, I gotta go use the
That's the best. It's got the best cork. I love
kinda-
it, dude.
I'm kind of getting banana on here.
Nana.
It's a
What
little-
is that?
dude.
What is that bottle you guys are drinking?
It's the
The James E. Pepper.
James E. Pepper. I got the batch.
Is that a
6.
Buffalo Trace product?
Batch 6.
No.
Okay.
It's a Pepper.
It's not a
Pepper
Buffalo Trace.
Distillery.
Pepper Distillery's
I thought it's
in
MGP.
Lexington. It's next
It's
door.
a whole
to,
Lexington. It's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a great bottle, man.
Yeah, that's
I found it for
somewhat
59
This is a
bucks.
nice bottle.
Yeah,
I figured I'd take a
their
shot
own
for some-
product, which has been coming out for the last couple of years, has been getting really good.
Speaking of nice bottles.
RG1. Is that
Yeah.
the Amburana?
No.
Yeah.
That's
I
actually
will
really
tell you
good.
now, I haven't had a lot of Amburana. I've only had the Rio, and I thought the Rio was too heavy and syrupy.
This is good.
This one is nice.
That tastes
It's
like a
like a
fried McDonald's
perfect-
apple pie.
End of the night, like dessert pour.
That's a crispy
It's
great.
Wow.
I will let my friend Barry, who's one of the owners, know.
Oh, that's awesome. Tell them and people will say like, oh, they overdid it on the Amburana. Amburana can go like a little goes a long way. I think
Everybody-
they nailed it with this.
We
Like,
thought
they
that
just,
Amburana
like,
is absolutely fantastic when we had that.
they
in
hit the
September.
note.
Yeah.
Sean, have you had this?
I have not had that specific Amber.
I'll add this to your box and I'll
Okay,
send you
awesome,
a sample.
Yeah, Big Vic sent me that as a sample. That was delightful. That was a nice treat.
It's super nice. Like this is not something you can sip on all night. This is a end of the night, like I said, dessert pour. Like
Sean,
it is a nice, sweet
I-
end of the night. Perfect.
Sean, that it would take you 5 years to drink that bottle. That's the only knock on it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
how
no-
I felt about the Rio. Like when I tried the Rio, I was
I don't
like,
know,
if I
I
bought a
think
bottle
we-
of this Rio, I would drink it a couple of times and then it would sit forever until
We
I
killed
wanted
the-
something real heavy and sweet. So the Rio was a little too much for me. The RD1, I think, is just about perfect.
Yeah, we killed about 3/4 of the bottle of that on one night in Vegas.
Oh, wow.
So
Wait, I don't even. Are you? Well, I know Brian's probably old enough, but I don't think who's the guy fried. You ain't old enough to ever had a actual fried McDonald's pie.
Me?
I
Yeah.
am.
Listen,
Yeah, I
I'm
know-
an
I know
old
you are.
fat man, and yes, I have, sir.
No,
I am.
how old are you? How old are you?
40, almost 44.
I'm 49. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be 50 in August.
Whatever. I'm 52. I remember when they actually made the damn McDonald's.
I'll be 49 in
the
February.
fryer. They dropped it in the oil and freaking cooked it. And then now
Yep.
they stopped doing that shit, and it's in the damn microwave or whatever the hell they don't even put it in there anymore. And they were also bigger than the damn
The Hostess ones?
burritos or
Yep.
what the hell's them thing? They were huge, man. And now they're
The
tiny.
McDonald's fried
They're
apple pies
shit.
were amazing. We used to walk from
Yes.
school right down the street to McDonald's and get them.
Yes.
They were great.
Yeah, real quick, gotta interrupt, folks. I'm putting the wheel together right now, folks. Not too late to get on it though. If you're not a Patreon, actually, Bourbon signed up tonight, so appreciate you, buddy. But if you're not a Patreon, you can still hop on and get in the entries tonight. So, and cheers all of you Patreons that are already Patreons. You guys, the best. You'll be going on the wheel, obviously. And thank you again for everybody that sent me samples, because you guys are also going to be on the wheel. So, yeah. So I'm going to be getting the wheel together. You guys keep on doing what you're doing. Sorry for interrupting the conversation, but if one of you mods could drop the link. I'm sorry.
when we're over in September, we're going to be going up to visit Donald in Toronto. So we'll be flying into Buffalo.
Oh, right on. So
Oh, nice.
listen, you need. So I put my
Real quick,
info on private
uh,
chat.
If
No,
you
no,
want to drop
Buffalo,
the link
man.
to the
Let us
Patreon, I'd
know.
appreciate that.
I think I can't remember if we've added you as a friend on Facebook yet to add you into the Facebook group. So
Are you in our Facebook group?
I know I think so. I'll double check.
Okay.
Also, hello, Lauren from Bourbon.
Hey,
School.
Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Lauren.
And again, if one of you mods could drop the link to Patreon, much appreciated. And thank you, all you patrons. I'm putting the wheel together now.
Lauren,
we're,
why don't you come on to the live stream here, lady?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Click the link, lady. Come on. Also, Mel, come on, lady. Jump on here. We're fixing to have another lady in
Oh,
here.
let's get some females up in this bitch.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, one's in the background getting ready to go to work.
Well, somebody's got to make money around that place.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's it.
Gotcha.
Someone's got to pay for my whiskey addiction at the moment.
Exactly.
That's right.
So Chris, you let me know if you I mean, dude, if you're coming to
Thanks,
Buffalo,
Chris.
you come in, we'll take you to Lucky Day and a couple other places around the area, and we'll get you some really nice pours and have a little hangout and take you for a nice dinner. Let's do it.
Yeah, because we're going to go up to, we're going to grab a car and drive up to see Donald and his grandmother and everything. Because
Perfect.
we get to go through the express lane because we're Commonwealth citizens.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we don't actually get asked all the questions which you Americans do.
No, there's
Well,
That's only
nothing
because you're not allowed to
better than
own
being
any
an
guns.
American and going through customs in another country. It's
There's
crazy.
Melissa.
Oh, but
Oh, hey,
Well-
there she goes.
Mel.
There
She
was
was there and
Melissa.
gone.
We had it. We had her for a second.
Yeah, well, I mean,
And as quickly as she came in, she was gone.
Yeah.
I believe you did say hop on for a second, Rusty.
Yeah.
I did.
That's
I
true.
did. I got to be more, yeah.
But yeah,
There
so
we go.
we'll organise it when we.
Hey, Melissa,
Hey, Raw.
Yeah.
it's a pleasure to meet you, lady.
Nice to see you.
I'm here for Rusty. There's no makeup, no show going on.
Oh, you're wonderful, lady. You are
It's
wonderful.
okay, Melissa. I didn't wear my
Look
makeup.
like you're
either.
outside freezing to death.
Hey, Melissa, you're
shit.
still the best looking one on screen, so you're good.
That's it. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
let's not go too far, people. I mean,
I know.
I mean,
It's
come
true,
on.
Rusty. I am a handsome devil.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at all the beards. You know how I get.
Oh boy. Good not near. There is the link for anyone that isn't a Patreon that wants to sign up nowish. You can still get on the wheel, but that's my last spiel. As Lou says, unfuck yourself. Yeah, that's always good.
Yes.
And then lastly, Stanley asking, wait, I don't have to pay Patreon to get on the wheel. I can send samples. Well, only tonight, Stanley, and only the samples, the winning samples, got on the wheel. So just to clarify, and I'll go through those again here in a little bit for anyone that missed the earlier part of the stream. But let me get this wheel.
Since I'm on stream, Sean, you should pull out that Colorado whiskey that you grabbed from us.
Okay, yeah. Give me a second here, Chris, and then I will do that for sure. Yeah, I guess that counts as one giant sample. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say, this James E. Pepper is fantastic.
Yeah.
God, it's good.
So
What
is
is
the
it,
pepper?
Rusty, the
Is that an independent distillery? That's not like
Yeah.
put out by somebody
I
else.
need-
Yeah,
I need
Pepper, their own distillery in Lexington. They're down in the
Okay.
distillery district.
There it is.
They're in the old James Pepper distillery, which is
Okay.
there. So
So it's kind of revived
yeah,
distillery.
they've been
Okay.
doing their own stuff for probably the last 7 years
Okay.
in there.
Right on.
So
And it is a fantastic. I mean, look at that bottle. That is.
So
Oh,
Rusty,
yeah,
that's worth a buy, huh?
It's
we've
beautiful.
done a couple of tastings in there, and some of that stuff which I was doing that was pre-COVID, so 2019. The stuff which they were doing was phenomenal, which we were pulling straight
Okay.
from the barrel.
All right. I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for it then.
There you go.
Does it have a good peppery aftertaste? I mean, because
No,
that's one of the
no,
things I like
no.
about
It's
wine.
So I'm getting
like the name.
hard vanilla on the nose, and something else that I can't
my
quite pin
bell.
down. But I mean, it's just an easy drinker. Maybe it's a little peppery on the back end, maybe a little tiny bit, but
Mhm.
God, it is so good, sweet, man.
Hmm.
I'll just have to send you a sample, Mel.
There you go.
I would love that. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you know, I'll send you whatever you want, babe.
You're the bestest.
Well, don't tell him.
I know. I won't tell anybody. That's my secret. Mr. Great Shot, what kind of dog was that you had in the back earlier?
Mutt.
Mutt. I got
Yep.
come here. This little guy looked just like your. Come here, Charlie. It's my neighbor's dog, but he likes to
Oh.
be here instead. This is Charlie.
Oh,
Here,
nice.
Look! You guys had the same.
Wait a
face.
second. Is there a dog on screen?
Yep.
Dogs get the solo.
Yeah.
I like that dog.
There we go. Look at the puppy.
The puppy dog.
Hey,
Look what a good boy.
Okay. Oh, we got 2 dogs on screen.
Yep.
Oh
That's
yeah, there's Gilly.
yeah. Gilly is.
Dog.
Just chilling in the background. He's
yeah, Gilly's like, what?
Yeah.
the puppies.
But- Yeah. Charlie's got little tiny short legs. He's a full size dog, but his little legs are.
Oh yeah, look at you, stubby.
Yeah, that's like me. I got a full size body and short legs too.
Yeah.
There you go. Just a stubby fella.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
mean
The
to
wife
hear
tells
you
me
like-
I got short legs too.
Right leg.
Yeah.
Legs was-
Yeah, legs, right, Rusty.
What?
So Slapshot, were you trying to drop a hint just before that Lil and I've got to come back over in February next year?
What's that?
Hey,
Were you trying to drop a hint that Lil and I have to come back over in February next year?
Well, of course.
For my 50th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a not so subtle hint?
No, I'm actually sad about it. I realized I know. I was, Shayla's coming to Cheech's meetup and then she's going to go driving around and she's talked about parking in my driveway. And then I realized how young she is and realized I could be her father. And I got sad yesterday.
Hey, well, we just got a new Patreon, Carlos Whiskey Corner. Cheers, buddy. Thank you, man. Appreciate
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, Carlos.
Thanks, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, I'm gonna
Officially
tell you,
cheers, you and
Carlos-
Ben both. Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Carlos is a good dude.
But
If
yeah, Chris, if
anybody out
Cheech
there
doesn't
who's
meet up
not-
the same weekend, it should be really close to my,
Yeah.
my 50th birthday, though.
Welcome to the
If you're
Motley
not
Crew.
subscribed to Whiskey Corner, go do it now. He's a
For
great
sure,
dude.
man.
Yeah, he is.
Carlos is a
Good
great
dude.
dude.
Super nice guy.
I've
someone,
forbidden my wife from watching Carlos's stuff because he's like young and good looking and stuff. I'm like, nope, you can't watch that. Sorry.
He's gonna be
Good
moving
call.
to Florida.
Good call.
He sends out emails, doesn't he? A lot or weekly? Is that the same? No, maybe I'm thinking of.
No,
something
I
I
else.
don't
don't know.
know.
He's got a channel. He's down in Florida.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if he sends out a lot of emails, but he's been doing a lot of hunting stuff lately. He did a pretty
Okay.
good series at
Oh,
like
yeah.
Christmas time, like an advent calendar.
Wait, Carlos,
Does
you
he have
hunt?
like he has like a
Yeah,
long goatee,
Carlos
right?
hunts.
Oh, Carlos, yes.
Bottle.
Okay,
Oh,
Rusty, I get
okay.
it. Yeah, Carlos.
thank you
Yeah,
for
don't-
clarifying, Brian, because I was about to go off.
Not like you and I have, different kind
No.
of hunting.
Mel, he's married, hon. Don't be watching him. Don't be watching him.
Carlos is a good
Watch
dude.
whatever I
He's a
want.
good dude.
Pepper for running, dude.
Hey, Carlos, what part of
This is like
Florida,
root
man?
beer.
Because I
He's-
was.
He's in South. I think he's close to Tampa.
Yeah, he's close to
Okay.
him.
So I
Um,
was just about 2 hours from him there for a while.
Sean, he's
They
one
have
of the
it,
dudes
Rusty.
we'll have on.
Remember Rusty?
Okay,
Look at
yeah,
that
for sure, man.
face.
Capitalists defeat the filthy communist scum by donating to Whiskey Works. That's right.
No,
We're
There you
forming
go.
the anti-communism movement here.
Hey, communism
Hey,
never works.
the only problem I have with Carlos
Oh,
is
no.
him and his team partner beat me and my wife in Cheech's cornhole tournament last year. So that's the only thing bad he's ever done.
Fair enough, man.
Oh,
Hey, and
yeah.
Jonathan, no problem, man. Good to have you on, brother.
Look at that face.
Hey, whatever
hold on,
they
hold on.
please.
I'm missing a dog solo. What am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
Dog
they
solo.
please do me a favor. Tell Lauren to get her ass on the stream.
Oh, yeah,
There
smile.
you go.
yes, Lauren, get your ass
Yeah,
on
yeah,
here.
come on,
Come on.
Lauren.
Lauren, yes.
Thank you.
We need
Oh,
more
really?
ladies.
Really?
We need more ladies on. We got to sexy this thing up. We're just a bunch that's
Lauren.
a sausage fest all the time, and we need some help.
We need some
Lauren,
whiskey
representation
wenches, some bourbon
matters.
bitches.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Good.
Bourbon
Right?
bitches. All right.
You've been told, Sean.
Wait a second. I heard Lil. I heard Lil.
What?
So
No
wait,
way.
Melissa.
I said you need more
Melissa,
than
are
help.
you
Sean.
on?
Oh, well, yeah,
Prospect
for sure.
Syndicate with Rusty.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
I
Lil.
just was making sure. I know. I feel
Seriously,
like
Lil,
I
good
had
to
seen
hear
before,
ya.
but I wasn't sure. So
Yeah.
hello. It's
I'm
nice
so-
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Brian.
If,
Thank
if
you.
you're doing after
I'm
party and she's
completely
quiet, you
dressed
might be
down
able to
right now,
join you.
but yes. Carlos is the best. Oh yeah.
He really
Aaron
is.
Business.
Carlos is a good dude.
Yeah.
Also, what the fuck, Lou?
What is that?
I don't even know what.
I don't.
Lou,
know.
What?
I love you, Lou, but also, what the hell?
What the fuck?
Whiskey Warren makes some decent videos. I've been checking
What?
his stuff out for a while now. How cool, yeah. Good. So, yeah, everybody go. If you're not following, go give Carlos a sub and do all the YouTube things. Hit the likes and all the things, man. Okay, so Tampa. Okay, yeah. So I used to live in the Orlando Kissimmee area there, Carlos. So yeah, I'm very familiar with your Tampa area.
Yeah, I was born in Fort Myers, so there you go.
Oh yeah. I gotta say though, Carlos, don't miss it. Don't miss Florida at all. My son's still down there. He also hates Florida. But if you're enjoying it, then keep on enjoying it. I suppose.
Is his name Whiskey Battles?
Been there, done that.
What?
Is his name Whiskey Battles?
Whiskey
No,
Battles.
whiskey.
I see it.
Corner.
Yeah, it's a little, it's a little war.
Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It was bad.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I know.
Okay, I get it.
That was,
We're a little slow.
I am slow.
Whiskey scrimmage.
Let's see. I'm still trying to get the wheel together. I'm very slow.
Whiskey conflict. Oh.
Yeah.
Especially at 4 in the morning.
Classics. Time
Oh,
for
you're
beer.
switching to beer. Liquor and beer, never fear. You're safe.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking take this ride. I might even do some mushrooms, bro. You don't know what's gonna happen.
No matter what comes at you, you're taking it.
You don't
Liquor in
even
the
know. Out here on the West Coast,
liquor in the
we just
front.
fucking
There you go.
liquor in the front, poker in the rear. You know what
That's
I mean?
right.
I was always taught liquor and beer, never fear. Beer and liquor, never been sicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm drinking. I've had
Whiskey and wine.
4 or 5 pours of liquor, and now I'm doing the beer, and I'm good.
Damn, Mel.
This
Whiskey
tastes
and
like
wine, you are fine.
Yeah, man.
think that's
Wine
how
is
it goes.
fine, but whiskey's quicker.
I've got to decide whether I'm bringing a bottle of this over, Sean.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm not even looking at. Oh,
What
yeah,
the hell?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Man,
I've never
Sean, you
seen
need
that
a moment,
before,
brother?
I need it. I need it. Need it in my life. Actually, where
Damn,
let me
Fred.
pull that. Where is that sample? That's father and son. It must be this one.
Hey,
Yes, there it is. Oh yeah. Sorry, Chris. I got.
Stop following me.
I don't know how you guys
You
have so
you
much
might break the
to drink to
internet if you
have
stay
that
so
much
late on me too long.
whiskey in the background, and there's still some in the bottle.
Yeah. So here's a little bit. I'm drinking a little bit of what Chris was just holding up. Which what is the full name of this thing we're drinking, Chris?
This is the triple single, the Texas single malt whiskey, triple sherry finished, the Montanella.
Oh, wow.
It is freaking stellar. It is so damn good.
It's the Amontillado, Dolce, the Oloroso, and Muscatel Geraldo
Wow.
sherry casks.
Man.
That was
Man,
done for the Australian Whiskey Club.
I forgot how good just the nose is on this. It's like perfume right there. So damn good.
Yeah, exactly. Woods. Yeah, I was going to fuck them up.
Anyway, back to the wheel. Let me get back to doing my job here.
Gilly.
Hey, if you ever need a palate cleanser, drink a hoppy beer in between sips of whiskey. No
Okay.
joke. You don't have to smell your arm. You don't have to smell coffee. You don't have to drink water. Just have a nice hoppy beer in between sips.
Well, that's why I do it. I generally do a Japanese lager.
Is that just
Yeah,
a straight
man.
up IPA shred?
Just regular ass Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
Yeah.
Or
Pale ale.
classics.
That's fucking
or
fantastic.
if you're Todd,
Classics.
then Coke Zero is the best of all palate cleansers. Right, Todd? I don't know if you're still here,
Zero,
Todd.
man.
Apparently so.
I drink full blown Coke with extra diabetes.
There you go. Yeah, like a man.
Yes, because
Yeah,
he's
man.
full blown. Yeah.
Blown
Gotta be
AIDS
full-blown.
Coke.
Yeah,
Always
Sean.
nice to
Sean's
be full
jealous
blown.
that we've got 3 bottles of this from our whiskey club over here. So
Lauren, let's go.
It's a great shot. Were you going to say
Let's
something?
go.
Mark?
Yep, I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh, all right, Mark.
you're leaving, Mark.
cheers, buddy.
It's getting cold out here. I gotta head back
Cheers,
into
Mark.
my house.
Well, you remember we got Mash and Metal coming up after this, folks.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know if
I'll
you
be, I'll be
hear
on the chat, but I'm
Yeah.
heading to
Freaking
the house.
Judas-
Real metal this time, Sean?
Yeah, Judas
getting
Priest,
cold.
man.
Okay.
You gotta
bring
put a
it.
heater out
Peace
there,
up,
Mark.
whiskey, y'all.
Good night, Mark. Nice
You
seeing
know,
you.
All right, Mark.
Cheers, Mark.
I'll be in the
All
chat.
right, Mark.
just for you, Mark.
I'm just teasing Sean. You know you're the
You're
best.
so cute at that age.
I do know I'm the best.
Yeah, you're the best, dude. Hey, look,
We'll
Here's
we'll
the
give
thing.
Mark some balloons.
we agree on more shit than we disagree on. That's why you're the best, dude.
How'd you get all those
Fair enough.
balloons in there?
Whoa,
yeah,
Riz's
back.
got balloons.
He's
only
got an
have those-
iPhone. He's got an iPhone.
Oh my
and
God, he is ascending.
It's a Mac.
Where are
Mac
you?
or whatever the hell it is.
He
in
is in
Australia.
the
Basically,
southern hemisphere.
It's built into the Macintosh OS on my laptop.
That's bollocks.
Well, look at Rusty. He's traveling through time right now.
So if I do a double thumbs up for Sean, he gets fireworks.
Oh.
Rusty's out in the cosmos, man.
Bro,
He
I
gets
need-
more than
I-
fireworks if you give him a double thumbs up, Chris.
Yeah, what are you gonna do to
Hey,
get
what
two
happens?
thumbs?
Hey, Chris, what happens when you go up at, in the old? You know what I mean? Yeah. Dude. There you go, dude. Hell yeah.
Hey,
dude. That's-
Hey, Shred, if you gave him that, Sean would move to Australia.
Real quick,
Yeah,
real quick. I just want to make
That's
sure
a
I
long
got
one.
everybody. I mean, obviously, if you're on the screen right now, you don't have to say anything. But all Patreons, just check in and let me make sure that I got you on the wheel. I believe I got everybody, but I just want to make sure I got everybody that is here in attendance.
It's so fun being on the wheel.
Put me on the wheel. That what I'm saying?
Mel's on the wheel.
Hey, the wheel is probably the best invention since
Right?
whiskey. Go
I
in
agree.
this order: whiskey, wheel, microwave popcorn. Am I right?
It's like the Holy Trinity.
Yeah,
Dude,
for sure.
Thank you. You smell what
I'm with you,
stepping
Shred.
in.
You forgot cookie
Thank you.
dough. I mean, come on.
Okay, that's a tight fourth place right there.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's close, but it's a close fourth.
Also, I can we add pizza? Can we add pizza to the list? Pizza is a pretty good one.
That's
Oh
what I was
my
doing
God.
when I was off screen for like 10 minutes, just pounding some pizza.
Oh yeah,
I think pizza is so good that it goes without mentioning.
that's
Hell
that's
yeah,
fair.
man.
Fair.
Well,
a
that's
given.
like
Hey,
the
and
sex joke. Even if it's bad, it's still pizza.
There
Yeah.
you go.
There you go.
You got it.
Hey, and I'm unashamed to admit this to you guys right now. There was
You had pizza
pineapple
sex?
all over my pizza, dude.
Fucking California.
Look, okay, we
No, Rusty likes
came
pineapple on
to
his
party,
pizza, too.
okay. Look,
You know, I've
pineapple on
tried
pizza
the.
is the best.
Shred, if you say
I'm sorry,
pineapple on
Ian.
pizza, you're disqualified.
I'm sorry, but
No.
I am unashamed in my lifestyle choice, and you guys can deal with it, okay?
What
That
kind
sounds
of-
like something a Californian would say.
Yeah.
Canadian
That's right.
bacon and pizza
Hey.
and pineapple.
Or the California
My
pizza.
my
with
pronouns
the
are
feta, the Gouda, and the avocados. And the
Zim
pineapple.
zer zizzers is.
no. My pronouns are he, him, pineapple, please.
There we go. No, I always give Shreds shit because he's like the least Californian I know. But
It's not. Hey, look, you can't categorize 40 million people, okay, Sean?
that's for sure.
Come on.
And Stanley's a pretty good Californian as well.
You
Fred
can't
was
just say
counting
40
in-
million people that live in a state are all the same mindset. That's the dumbest
I
shit
know.
I've ever heard.
It's just fun to group you guys all together. because it's just
I know,
nature.
but the most populated state in the nation has a vast diversity of different people,
Oh, yeah, for
different
sure.
cultures.
I
Look-
mean, look
like,
at Bakersfield.
you know what I'm saying? Bakersfield is a shithole. I would rather look at my own asshole in the mirror than go to Bakersfield.
Yeah.
It's the worst, dude.
Stanley says Shred was pounding his pizza and later he was going to eat it.
It goes both ways. Hey, Stanley, a fellow Californian.
People, let's talk about cheeseburger wars, because I'll tell you, Five Guys totally wrecks In-N-Out Burger.
I cannot speak for that because I've only had the In-N-Out burger.
Okay.
I've never had
We don't
In-N-Out.
have In-N-Out
I've only
out
had
here,
Five
but
Guys, so I don't
Five
know.
Guys is pretty good.
I
Five
do
Guys.
enjoy some In-N-Out
Oh,
burger.
Hey,
no,
just make sure you
there's-
order the small fries at Five Guys because they will fucking fill the bag.
I know.
there is
Yeah,
a,
Nothing
there is
like
a
filling the
little,
sack with that. What?
there's a little hole in the wall cheeseburger shop in San Francisco, which was across the road.
Hole in
from
the
us.
wall in San Francisco shouldn't be used in the same sentence, Chris.
What's that hole for?
Wait, isn't that a
There's probably a penis in that hole.
Glory
Come on,
No.
Brian.
No,
Come
it
on,
wasn't
Brian.
in the
Everyone has a good
backdrop.
time. If you don't know
It
what's
was
on the
Right,
other side of the
I-
wall,
Glory days.
Hey, Fred, I didn't say it wasn't a good time. I just said it shouldn't be used.
There you go. All right, folks. Here is the wheel of names that it took me a half
Oh,
hour to
shit.
put together.
That's good, dude. I love that.
Oh,
Hey, if you
wow.
don't know what's on the other side of the wall, it's still a good time.
That's it. Again, thank you all you Patreons. Had 2 new sign up tonight. That's freaking awesome. Love you guys. You guys are the best.
Damn.
And thank you for everybody that sent samples this year. Just thank you across the board. Such a you're just Brian, but yes, Brian and Brian right there. How do you? Can
Oh,
see
I
me.
see it.
Oh,
Okay.
double Brian.
Hold on, did we get stuff in for our samples which we gave you last year?
Wow, there's a lot of jigs.
What now? What now, Chris?
Did we get extra ones for all the samples we gave you in September?
No, because they weren't in the top samples. Oh well, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to throw an honorary one in there because actually, but here's the thing, Chris. I actually forgot that this was here, and this probably would have made it. So that's my fault. So let's give
I
Chris.
thought there was a full bottle of something which would have gotten into your.
Dude, Barrel Dave?
Oh,
This
well-
guy came to fuck. Look at this comment, bro. He's putting shrimp on a pizza? Are you okay? Pineapple.
Yeah,
Well, let's see.
Pineapple on a
Let's
pizza.
see. Now,
do that
Hold
over
on a
here.
second.
No game.
There's a seafood pizza over here.
Oh,
Barrel
What the-
Dave.
I'm only on there one time. I mean, I thought I'm
Me too.
special.
Rusty, yeah, we're.
well,
It's because we're white.
That's what it is.
that's
Oh, shit.
the reason.
Bringing the race into it.
Yeah.
How's your bottle of
Diversity
13 going
and
there?
inclusion.
Fucking white ass cracker ass.
If for me, it's because I
Cracker
don't
ass,
have
cracker.
a beard, but you can't see it, even though I'm Italian.
Yeah.
I think that
It's
the
diversity,
phrase you're looking
equity,
for
and
is
inclusion.
cracker ass cracker.
So
Hey, Sean, how's your bottle of 13 going? You got much of that left, or are you
Good,
sampled it all
good.
out now?
so here's the thing on the Ella Jones. I haven't actually drank much of this since I last saw you because I wanted to keep it around for you guys, but I can't say that air has helped it, Chris, for what it's worth.
Holy crap, you've gotten into that.
Well, so I sampled out a little bit too.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll have a little. But you know, Chris, I don't know if you remember, but just in the time I was with you, we
Oh,
drank
Aussie,
it down.
man.
We drank it down to like
Fucking
here-ish.
Miller
It was
Lite.
like
Yeah.
this range.
That's what I was saying. At 4 a.m, we weren't exactly real quick
Get
on
your
doing
ass
it.
on here, Z-Man.
Yeah,
You're always
sure.
calling me out, bro. I'm calling you out, Z-Man.
Yeah, I mean,
You heard
this
me.
is good. But so, real quick, for anybody that missed it earlier, before I spin the wheel, this is what the samples were that won. For anyone that cares,
Were there any dead babies in the bottles?
unfortunately, no, Mel, which was very
dang it.
disappointing. But yeah, I imagine if someone had sent me a sample of dead babies, would have won hands down. That would have been like 1,000 entries.
We had a little chant when we were kids. We would pick up dandelions out of the grass and we would sing, "Mama had a baby and the head popped off," and we would.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn. That's,
so real
that's
quick,
hardcore.
Winners by category. So in the Scotch world, Kilhoman 12-year finished in bourbon barrels was third place. Octomore 11.1 was second place. Glen Scotia PX finished Pete 8-year. The 2022 festival release was first place from Jigs. Fantastic Scotch. In third place in rye was the Turks sent in a Sagamore cognac finished rye. Then 21090 I got a Sagamore port. Both those Sagamores are fantastic. That was second place. And the best rye sample of the year was from Deland Robbins, the 2023 Jack Daniels single barrel proof rye. He got a hitter bottle of that. Great barrel, I should say. And then the ones that really matter, the bourbons. Nashville Barrel Company rum finished from the Turks. Stag 2022B from Jigs was fourth place. Joseph Magnus Batch 9 from Blake Benson. Just ridiculous to even have one of those still sitting around. And then Shred taking first and second place was Stag Junior Batch 10 and Batch 9 winning it all. So the competition was pretty damn strong this year.
It was stiff. Yeah.
Stiff competition.
Yeah. So with all that said, I don't know that the Ella Jones would have placed, Chris, but I threw an extra one on the wheel there anyway. But yeah, man, because Stag Junior Batch 9, good Lord, that's just ridiculous good. Like one of my all-time favorites of all time, all the time. Anyway, let's spin this damn wheel and get us back on full screen here. Let's do some shuffling. There we go. That's significantly shuffled. And good luck, all you Patreons and all you that send samples. Appreciate you all. You guys are all the best, and love you.
Rusty.
Wait a minute, Melissa. Oh shit!
Damn it!
And it is Jacob.
Jake.
Cheers, buddy.
Hashtag rigged.
Rigged.
Wrong channel, Rusty.
Fault.
Oh.
And let's remove that and get us back full screen there. Yeah. But again, thank you, all you patrons. You guys are the best. And you are as Kevin Durant would say, you are the real MVPs. Because YouTube doesn't do shit. So yeah, you guys are the only real support that this channel has. So we appreciate it.
Well, I'll bring you over something this year, which you would have never had, Sean.
What? I don't even know what that is.
Pokino?
It's a New Zealand whiskey.
Oh.
It's this Pokemon.
We call it Pokemon.
That's what I was going to say at first, is Pokemon.
Pokino.
But it's a first filled bourbon barrel New Zealand single malt.
Wow.
So Faz made it.
No, but it's actually not really quite. It's quite different, and it's actually not too bad. Again, that was a Whiskey Club single barrel pick.
Oh, Jacob saying respin.
Wow.
Really, man?
Wow.
Yeah. So you're getting samples and merch, man. You sure you want to? Okay.
What's dinners?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fair enough, man. Let me get this. Nemo Wheels should be still populated. So
Rusty. I mean, Melissa.
Yeah. Right.
You're looking good, Rusty.
that's the one great thing about this wheel is it saves whatever you put in last time. So that is nice. Okay, he says respin. All right. Well, Jacob, I'm going to send you some stuff anyway, man. So yeah.
That's awesome. I love that.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, Jacob, and I don't know if shuffling matters, but we'll respin. Wait, am I sharing? I'm not sharing, am I?
Nope.
In the meantime, Lauren is in bed, so let's all publicly shame her.
Whatever.
She's in bed.
It's only 11 o'clock, Lauren. Come on.
Wait, what is she wearing? What is she wearing?
That I don't know. That's
too
for
far,
her and
Rusty.
her husband to know.
There you go.
I could do a bedtime story. There was a rabbit and
Sean, she'll be joining us for sure.
Yes, awesome, man.
And thank you, Rusty, for giving me my first.
Whoa! Don't be talking about that.
Yeah, I was going to say, where is this going, Mel?
My first Glen Clark glass. I didn't have one of these before.
This is not the right forum for that.
I sent Mel some Glencairns because she didn't have any, and
right on.
Very
yes.
nice.
I didn't realize there would be such a difference, and it's freaking huge.
If I wasn't on the other side of the world, I could have done that for you too, Mel, because I've got about 6 million of them at the moment.
Rusty asking the questions we all want to know.
Right?
Where are you, Chris? Where do you live?
In Australia.
Oh,
Down under.
He's in the future.
Yeah, he is in the future. All right, let's respill in this wheel, folks. Again, you guys the best. Love you.
Here we go. Rusty.
Lug nuts.
Oh, Brian.
And...
Damn it.
Oh, on the line almost. 210.90. Cheers to you, Todd. Appreciate you, buddy. I don't know if you're seeing this or not, but love you, man. All right, I'm going to leave that wheel up just in case Todd pops in here and says the same thing.
Damn it. Hashtag rigged. And yeah.
I know it's a
What can you do?
Dominion voting system, probably.
Shred
and
going
it
full
was a dead
cowboy.
person that. Never mind.
Yeah, man, I want to be cool like Rusty, bro.
You
There you go.
you're doing it.
I just
Good
trying
luck.
to. It's a good look. You got the shades and the hat, you know.
No, I don't have the shade. I'll get the shades on. Okay.
By the way,
I like,
some
dude.
shades.
Yeah, you
There
came
we
to
go.
party, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go, Steve.
Heck
Hey,
yeah.
I saw Stevie Wonder one time, but he didn't see me.
Yeah,
I am
that's a fact.
exactly
That is
like
a
I
fact.
am, a middle school history teacher.
Well, I'm going to go some 12-year Jim Beam signature craft.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Right on.
Oh,
Oh, I'm slow.
Wow, look at that.
Heck yeah.
wow.
Whatever.
We can only get
Whatever.
this now in our duty free.
Okay.
Whatever.
You
Sorry.
used to get it over here for, this used to be like $55, $60 Australian over here, which with our taxes was
I like
phenomenal.
it.
All right, let's see here. I need to.
Look at the Nashville's comment. That's about you, Shred.
What happened?
Wait,
Hey, check it out. I'm
brother
Rusty Jr., dude. Whatever.
Waylon Jennings.
Whatever.
You're slower than Waylon Jennings, brother.
And Brian, if you ever get a chance with Bourbon School, try and get yourself a bottle of that.
You know what? I've seen that around, but I haven't grabbed it yet. I actually have seen it online that I can get it. I think Sealbox has it, but I've heard good things about it.
I like it.
It's actually
You're the man,
RD1.
Swagger.
Night, Chris Jenkins.
Oh, okay. Okay. Right on.
That
Hey,
was what their label originally was, because it's the old
Okay.
WM distillery. But they've changed over to RD1.
Okay.
Hey, cheers to you, Chris. Appreciate you, man. You have been an absolutely stellar mod tonight, dropping all the links. Have a
He
great
always
week.
is.
Thanks, Chris.
He's the
Thanks,
guy.
Chris.
Good to see you tonight, Jenkins. Awesome, dude.
William.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Will.
Oh, showed up. Whatever.
Just missed the wheel there, Will. But cheers to you, buddy.
It was rigged anyway, William.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, rigged wheel. What do I want to do next here?
Mel's wanting to do everything now to try and get balloons.
I know. Balloons from Australia.
Yeah, very, very nice, Shred.
Well then.
Good.
Whatever.
If you keep barking, we're gonna have to get off the screen. Stop it.
Oh, sorry about that.
Not you. I was talking to the dog. I was talking to the bitch behind me.
Yeah.
My
It's
wife
the dogs.
just yelled downstairs, "Who keeps burping like that? It's disgusting."
Hey,
What are you
Brian.
talking about? That's awesome.
Hey, Brian Teller sounds like a New Yorker.
Yeah. Right.
So,
You're from Brooklyn. You can handle it.
so Shred, are you going to come to Vegas this year or what?
When? What time of the year?
We're going to be there the weekend of the 7th of September.
I could probably do that. It's a hour and a half flight from where I'm at, and there's
'cause
flights leaving.
We're going to be having our West Coast meetup sort of there, other than our Pacific Northwest, unless you want to come up to Seattle.
Nice. All right. It's probably only going to be like 105 at that time of year compared to like 130. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. 2 years ago, it was 117 when we were there, the weekend that we were there.
Dude,
You know what I call 117? That's bullshit hot.
That's a good
No,
old Forester right there.
That's called, if it was in centigrade, that's what the base which I do most of my smoking at.
Yeah, fuck that, man. First time I went to Vegas, I've been there maybe 4 times. First time I went there, it was 122 on the way there.
Ooh.
Never again, bro. Can't do it.
That's
The
ridiculous.
first time I drove down to Vegas from San Fran in 2010, we were going across Death Valley, and it was 109 across Death Valley,
Fuck that.
That's
You ready to
pretty
get
mild.
sick? We went across Death
which is
Valley.
mild.
in-
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went across Death Valley in July last year, and it was like 120 something, and
Yeah.
I thought we were going to die.
Oh, fuck that.
Stay hydrated,
Yeah.
dude.
Like if something happened to our car and we had a rental, if something happened to that car when we were driving through Death Valley, we would have been dead. It was crazy.
What are you doing, Rusty?
I was playing with my pussy.
I thought you were gonna say.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Hey, I always play with my pussy on stream. It's all right.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
flipping the bean.
Gizmo lets you attend to her need. His needs, sorry, yeah. Gizmo lets you attend to his needs. He doesn't allow you to play with him.
Well,
All right.
Well, you know what? You know what's kind of funny. Today I received Deathless Dogs CDs, and I played the CD. And when it hit the song he uses for his theme song, Gizmo came out of his bed and started coming towards this room.
Oh shit! I know exactly what you're talking about, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who says you can't train a cat?
There you go.
No,
Hey,
you
Brian.
weren't trying. Gizmo was just coming to check out his people.
Yep.
Dude. Hey,
Yeah,
did
you know what time
Brian?
it is.
Hey, Slapshot Brian, did you get 2 CDs?
I got 4.
What did you get to CDs nuts?
Ah. Nothing better than nuts.
Need to do them soon.
I'll be here all night. Thank you.
Hey, Shred, the only nuts I want to see are right down here.
Major Zero's not here.
Yeah, you're at about the right height there, Shredwood. So I wouldn't be saying too much about nuts.
Yeah, you're sitting right there about that right.
So you guys were talking about meetups just a little while ago. I want to remind everybody, because we haven't talked about it in a couple weeks. And also, I want to not talk about nuts anymore. So going back to meetups, though, just as a reminder, if you're not part of this group yet, then I'm going to drop the link in chat here. I think I've done this correct. Hopefully that link works. That is the link to the Mid-South Meetups group that I started, which is to do exactly that. Meet up for whiskey meetups in the Mid-South. Specifically for July 14th. We are planning a meetup in Louisville. There's the link so you can see all the information and be part of the Facebook group. We got plenty of time to plan this still. In the next couple weeks, I'm going to actually start throwing stuff on Facebook this weekend. I want to start asking anyone that is interested in coming your level of interest in getting an Airbnb there in Louisville that we can all kind of share. What's that, Melissa?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so anyone that's interested in staying over that weekend in an Airbnb, I kind of want to do, for those of you that were at Bourbon on the Banks, I thought the way that Jeff did it was great. He just rented out a big Airbnb. We had plenty of room. Several of the people stayed there over the weekend, and it was a great event. Everybody had a blast. And I thought that was so great that I want to emulate that and kind of do the same thing. So I want to see who all is interested in staying over, and then we'll split a big Airbnb amongst whoever is interested, and that will be the place that we meet up for the meetup, and everybody will bring their whiskey, and we'll have a blast. Yeah, so it's a good time. If you've never been to a whiskey meetup, cannot recommend it highly enough. They are so much fun hanging out with everybody. So there is the link for anybody that's not part of the group. Go ahead and shoot me a request, and I'll obviously let you in, unless like it's unless you're some kind of like Russian bot or something. But otherwise, yeah. So that's July 14th, and also just for anyone that doesn't know, that's the same weekend that the Barrels for Hope group meets in Louisville. So there's going to be a lot of people in town anyway. Like the whole reason this started is because I found out that Barrels for Hope, they meet like Friday. This is the Sunday after that. So there's going to be a lot of people in Louisville anyway, including Alex the Moose that sent this brilliant flight of scotch that was part of this the samples of the night, as well as Mark Immonecker. There's going to be a bunch of people in town there. So it should be a pretty awesome meeting. So lots of Whiskey 2 personalities should be there that weekend. So if you can make it, July 14th, plenty of time to plan.
July 14th.
So that's the link, and if nothing else, just become part of the group. And even if you can't make that meetup, maybe you can suggest another meetup, because the whole goal of this group is for people that are part of the group to just throw in meetups that you're aware of, so we can start meeting up more often and having killer parties. Yeah. So, yeah.
Other than Bourbon on the Banks.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, because Bourbon on the Banks is great, but we need more of them. Yeah. So. Yeah, join the group, folks, if you're not already. Anyway,
Rusty, are you going?
I'm gonna do my best. I don't
I know you're doing the thing in June with the
I'm doing the thing. Yeah, we do that every year in June. I would love to freaking go to the July thing. I don't know. It just
what's the time? How long is the drive? It can't be that much.
So Louisville is probably 7-8 hours, I think, for me, which is completely attainable. And I would love to at least come out, hang out for a day or two.
Yeah, that would be probably about 10 hours.
It'd be great if any of you can make it. That'd be great. Brian, I think you were trying to say goodnight there.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch out. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Check out Whiskey 6. When are we doing it? January
31st. Heck yeah. It's gonna be a blast.
Tune in. We're gonna have a great time. And Chris, shoot me an email, man. And when you come to Buffalo, we'd love to hang out with you. That'd be awesome.
And for the just a little further, first off, good night, Brian. You can go ahead and hop off if you need to, but
Sure.
just further on the
cross
whiskey
the
six.
border with us, Brian, and get some more bottles.
So the whiskey six is going to be myself, Brian Lauren from Bourbon School, Myron from the Bourbon Drop, Bobby the Bad Axe one, of course, Bad Axe Bourbon, and then Ben and Greg from the Bourbon Note. I think we got a good group of folks there, and really looking forward to this thing. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Bad X
It's gonna
Bobby's
be
coming out to Kentucky.
No, it's going to be a live thing. We're going to be doing lives together.
Okay.
Going to be
That's
more of a variety show. I don't know how to qualify it, but more of a variety show than just exclusively whiskey. So
Not necessarily whiskey centric. Yeah.
yeah. So
That
but
sounds
yeah,
Bad X, bro.
heck yeah, it's going to be good.
Hey, just don't. Hey, if you avoid talking about Metallica, I'll be on there.
I can't promise
Good time.
anything, Fred.
We can't talk about.
All
Metallica.
right.
Take care, everyone.
Good night.
Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
See you.
And there is the link to Bourbon School, the guy that was just on screen there. Yeah, check them out if you're not
Hell
already.
yeah.
And Wood saying hydration is key. Hydration is key. I don't know what that was. What the? I think what happened is I was trying to read the Spanish after the hydration, and
I know
somehow
what happened,
my
dude.
brain just like freak out.
I know.
Hydration.
Sounded like hydration
Para-
is key.
Aqua es
What did I do?
clave. Aqua.
Agua esclave.
That's it. That's the
Clave is
right
key,
thing. That's the thing I
Spanish,
said.
huh? I'm learning something new every day.
Tonight is all
I
about
live- I-
knob job.
Hey, I live in the former Republic of Mexico, and I didn't even know that clave meant key. That's
There you
crazy.
go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm honestly amazed that you don't know though that. Of course, I lived in Florida for a long time, and I don't know hardly any Spanish. So,
I learn something new every day, and I have a lot of Spanish-speaking friends, and I feel like a gabacho most days, and it's okay.
well,
But
Shred, is your wife fluent in Spanish? Because mine is, and I should know.
My wife is more than 3/4 Mexican, and I know more Spanish than she does, and I find that hilarious.
Right. Okay. My wife
great.
is. I mean, my wife's first language is Spanish, so English is
Yeah.
like her third
Yeah.
language. So
My wife's parents spoke fluent Spanish, but I actually know more Spanish than she does, and I find that funny, and I remind her of that all the time.
there you go. Yeah, for sure.
And then you sleep on the couch.
Yeah, well, I did for 3 years, yeah. But that was a different story, yeah.
Hey, the couch is better than sleeping in the car.
That's it.
Yeah,
Hey, it's
oh, come
something-
on. Stanley's in there talking shit. Hey, listen up, man. Eric Clapton killed his son, and anthrax sucks, okay? You can just get out of here, Stanley. You know what time it is.
Also,
The
don't
best
forget
thing
that,
Anthrax ever did was that collaboration with Public Enemy.
Well, I got my
1992.
vaccination against anthrax years ago, so I'm good.
There
you
you go. Hey, whoa, hold on.
and just remember,
Whoa,
also,
whoa.
Tom Hanks is a pedophile. That's like Shred has this thing with Eric Clapton. That's my thing. And we're gonna keep saying it until we all accept it.
We're
So
gonna have to
He's
keep
all
saying
right.
it till
He's all right. He's all right.
he's a better. Hey, I'll give you this, Stanley. Scott Ian is a better guitarist than Eric Clapton. I'm going to go on record and say that.
because he didn't
right
kill
here.
his son.
And Scott Ian never killed anybody, as far as I know.
That's right. So he's better.
That's right.
Not much better, but he is better.
Not much. Yeah, just a smidge.
A smidge better. Actually, we're going to be talking about nothing but music here shortly in about 5-ish minutes. Hopefully, some of you are interested in this topic. So it was actually last Saturday that was the official anniversary of this amazing record. But last week was kind of a shitstorm. So we're doing it this week. And it is the anniversary of Judas Priest's Defenders of the Faith, one of my favorite Priest records. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing over on Mash Metal, as well as Request, as we always do, which we'll be heading over that way here shortly.
Sorry.
That was tasty.
Yeah, dude, there you go, Rusty. Dude, I feel like Rusty and I are like, we need a little more reverb on it. Sure. Can you give some effects?
Yeah, that was nice. That was a solid burp there, Rusty.
Commandante Lou is saying that Creed is the best metal band. Come on, bro.
He's screwing with you.
Good night, guys.
I know.
Love you, Mel.
Have a great night. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Let's see here. Have you heard the new Priest? Yeah, actually, surprisingly good. Because I usually don't expect much of any metal band this late in their career, but it was decent. I didn't hate it. I wouldn't. It's not like anywhere near my favorite Priest song, but it's good. It's good. It's a good song.
Don't forget about the fact that Rob Halford is 70 years old and gay, and he's still doing it, man. Still doing it. I'm sorry, I had to throw that in there.
He's been gay the whole time, but yes.
No, I know, but I mean to have that kind of vocal ability, dude, and to take it, where. That's impressive, dude.
Maybe being gay helps in that regard because Freddie Mercury, also amazing voice, also gay.
I would think, yeah. Those are the facts, Jack.
Maybe sucking cocks helps the vocal cords. I don't know how science works.
I know one thing: I can't sing.
Me either. I'm just saying there might be something to it.
Just saying there might be something to it. Maybe I should take a shot in the mouth and I could get on the mic.
Oh, and the viewership is dropping off a cliff.
Come on, people. Just get on board with what we're saying here. You don't know what time it is over here.
There you go. There's the link. I assume that's the link to Mash Metal. Yeah, so thank you, Lou, for grabbing that. And actually, everybody's kind of bailed here, so I think we can probably just go ahead and head on over that way. Also, I really, really need to go see A Horse About a Man. So,
hey, do what you gotta do, Sean.
We always knew that dude was gay. That's what people failed to understand. It was never a secret. Yeah,
no,
that's the thing.
No.
I remember when Rob came out as gay, and he was like, "Yeah, actually, I was kind of surprised that no one already knew because it was pretty apparent. He wasn't hiding it at all." Who? Glenn Eggy says, "Yeah, I assume that we all know who Judas Priest is." Anyway, so that we're going to head over on to Mash Metal. There's the link right there. Hopefully, some of you folks are music and or metal fans. Because, we're going to do the Judas Priest thing, and then I'll open up to requests, as I always do, and then we can play whatever the hell you guys want to play. So,
I'm not a fan of metal, and I don't like music.
Shut up.
Both of those are lying. We never gave it. Exactly. All right. Yeah, lastly, thank you, all you Patreons. Again, tonight was all about you guys. Congrats again to Todd. And thank you also for Jacob and your tremendous generosity for passing it on, man. You guys are all the best, though. Thank you all for the support. Love y'all. Thank you for another great stream. Thank you for all the samples, everybody. It was a killer year last year, and I'm hoping that 2024 will be even better. Love you all. And if we don't see you on Mash Metal, we'll see you next week. Cheers, everybody. And we are out. Shred is fisting us as we get out of here.